human to feel the vibe. Instead of dead inside, just aimlessly scrolling, when you could be growing and not lost inside. You feel the vibe. Instead of dead inside, just aimlessly scrolling, when you could be growing and not lost inside your mind.
Hey,
Hey!
here we go. We're live. It is Sunday, September 24th, 2023, the year of our Lord and Savior who has been dead for 2,000 years.
Oh no.
Oh, no, that's right.
Dead for 2000. Oh no.
Like Mr. Bill used to say, oh, no.
God, you're dating yourself.
I never,
Because you ain't dating no one else. Boom, roasted.
not shy here. I'm old.
What's up?
Yeah, we're here. We're here to podcast or just chat. We're just chatting. We're just friends, as I would say.
Friends with streaming benefits.
Yeah, it's friends with just friendship benefits.
Is this really a benefit?
It's for friends.
No, it's a burden.
Yeah,
I left my fucking sports bar and my IRL friends because I was like, I got a podcast to shoot. And totally
Loser.
worth it. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Loser. You left real people to come sit and chat with us?
I
I
did.
love
You
it.
guys should feel fucking great about that. That I love you guys so much.
I love you, T-Bird.
Oh, likewise.
September has flown by, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah.
What happened with
Yes.
September? Earth, Wind, and Fire, you didn't tell us that September would fly by so fast. You just told us it was a month to remember and all that.
It's just the 21st night that quick, you know. Right at the beginning.
You like that songbird?
I love that song.
I
I
do too.
only play it when I'm having sex with middle-aged mothers, though.
Damn.
Nikki, you feeling left out?
I love that song.
Are you trying to hear the song or something? What's going on here?
I always hear the song. No. I saw them front row, and they were really, really good.
You went to the front row of a fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire concert?
Yeah, my parents actually, they got front row tickets, and we got different tickets, and we swapped every 30 minutes. So, yeah.
Swap every 30 minutes? How does that work? You go to a show and you walk around?
Yeah, like it's a DTE, or Pine Knob. It's a huge hill.
You down to earth, bro?
What is a DTE?
DTE Energy Music Theater. I don't know what it stands for. It's our energy company. It's like our power company.
Detroit
something Edison Tower.
Titties, everything.
Yes, Detroit titties, everything. Exactly.
Okay.
But now it's Pine Knob. It used to be Pine Knob, and then it got switched to DTE because they bought it. And then there was a huge uproar of all the 50+ crowd saying, it's still Pine Knob. And now it's back to Pine Knob. And I'm like, it's been DTE since I was born. So I'm like, it's DTE. It's a cycle.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel like every stadium has been rebranded at least 3 times, since I first cared about stadiums.
Yeah.
So.
There's always
Do we care whose name is on the stadium? Like, does that make you more or less inclined to be down with the team and the stadium?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so. I think it's just preference.
You don't get amped up. You wouldn't get amped up if you went to the I'm not gonna name what it's called right now, but maybe they changed the arena name to G Fuel Arena
again.
You wouldn't be amped up to go to G Fuel Arena?
No. And in fact, I'd be like, wow, what are you, old? You think your name on a stadium is gonna make me like you more? No, CenturyLink, I'll call it out. Still not a fucking fan. Fuck you.
Rose Garden or G Fuel Arena?
Little Caesars Arena all day.
That's what ours is in Detroit.
Yeah, I know.
LCA.
Like, sign me up.
It's a great arena. It really is. It's like a mall. It's crazy.
Like a
It
mall.
is-
Crazy bread.
As we know, that's the best pizza in the world. So of course they would have the best arena in the world.
No, gross.
Dude, okay, you didn't make it out to Oregon when everyone else did. I proved my point by literally buying like 5 used pizzas.
I heard they were subpar. I didn't hear they were spectacular.
The lady did say right before she sold them to me for full price, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna donate these to the shelter. Are you sure you want them?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do. Yes, I do."
I don't know. Serving 5 happen chance pizzas doesn't sound like the amazing experience that you describe it as. But I'll take your word for it.
Weren't there, so you don't fucking
It
know.
had to be their dice.
Had to be
Nikki,
there.
how were those happen chance pizzas that you
If
ate?
it was Little Caesars, it was delicious.
All right, fuck both of you guys.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's the best shit in the world. Also,
Look, I'm not
It was
hating.
actually your Little Caesars is probably the best Little Caesars I've had. The one by your house.
you know
The
what's
ones
funny?
there's so many out here. I feel like they're not like downtown. They're good, but it's so expensive at LCA.
You know what's
Expensive.
funny is
Yeah, 'cause
Little
it's
Caesars by my house isn't even top
$40 for
5. Ain't even top 5 of the best Little Caesars I've had. I've had the best Little Caesars in the world. Ferndale, Washington. Whoop whoop.
Expensive and Little Caesars shouldn't be in the same sentence theoretically. They should be known as the Family Dollar of pizzas.
And venues.
Well, for people that are the uninitiated who don't come to Oregon while the rest of their friends are, sure, I can see how that would make sense.
I didn't see any other Negroes in Oregon. I see Passive or Almighty VA. Why do I got to get the flack?
I didn't know it had to be a race thing.
It did, absolutely did.
See, I wasn't like, let's invite all of my friends based on race. That wasn't.
Now, it seems like you invited all the white people, but none of the black people.
I'm pretty sure everyone had an open invitation, and apparently, as you say, the black people didn't want to come. So
Yeah.
there's
Because
that.
we've seen all you need to see from a distance about Oregon to know that we don't belong there.
I loved Oregon. Portland became my number 1 favorite place.
You're not black.
It is the number 1 place.
I love it. It's so great.
It is the number 1
Exactly. Race stands.
Side statement.
White colored rhymes. That's basically what we have going on here.
Well, yeah, we have the whites and we have the colors.
Yeah, we have two
And we
different
mix together to make a watercolor.
Guys.
two different troops going on here. Not sure which side we're fighting on at any given time.
There were 2 Latinos. That's true. Shout out.
We're all on the same
Don't-
side.
Don't try to misrace dice.
How do you feel when Elizabeth Warren claims her Native American ancestry?
How do you feel when I reappropriate tomahawk as my
What?
weapon of choice? I have
feel-
a samurai sword already. I'm like, I need a tomahawk next, I think.
I feel like that's on brand for you.
I hate that this is now my brand, but I'll accept it.
I'm not judging her AWOL. I don't know what I was reading the other day. Something about the stupid dress code shit. We'll talk about that. The Senate changing their dress code, and then I don't know whether it was a real quote or whether it's somebody just bullshit article, but something like Elizabeth. They were commenting on what's that guy's name? One of the senators. He came in like some pink booty shorts and then like a little pink vest, and everybody was commenting on it. And she was like, "Oh, that's great. Maybe I'll wear my traditional Native American headgear or something." And I was like, really? Is that really the time to throw that out there?
That's some fucking like Russian troll propaganda. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I'm like, really?
That didn't happen.
I'm hoping that's not a real article, but I found it funny.
I do know that she was like all on that shit in 2016. So that's like what, 9 years ago. And Trump called her Pocahontas, which kind of a fire burn. Let's be honest.
I mean, she started
Proud
it.
on herself.
Yeah, she claimed it, so own it.
Yeah.
You're Pocahontas now,
Yeah.
respectfully.
With all due respect.
So I have two milks here. Did you guys see the photo when like all the senators and the Congress people were like kneeling with the little African shawls on and shit?
I did not.
Y'all did? Oh, hold on.
Seen anything?
I
Bring
need
it
to-
up on stream. Let me get.
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah, hold on.
This is why we have the streaming service we have.
You guys keep me up to date in my current events.
That's sad to me because I literally do this every single day. I see what's going on in the world, see how I feel about it. Most of the times, it's just
I
depresses
just
me.
stay in my own
It leads
world.
me to alcoholism.
I need to get the milk perspective on need to get the milk perspective on what you guys think about this particular photo, because the black community on Twitter, we thought it was fucking ridiculous, and I don't know that I ever saw any Caucasian opinions on it.
Mochi balls? Machi? What are those?
What?
Well, while he's pulling that up, I just got to say that these are called freeze-dried Happy Ranchers, and somebody exploded Jolly Ranchers into freeze-dried balls of yum-yums, and I fucking love it. Thank you,
Yes.
Comic-Con.
All right.
What
Look,
the fuck?
What's happening?
This happened during COVID when, you know, like we had the black people dying and stuff, and everybody was trying to speak up for civil rights at that time. And I think it was Black History Month, and this happened. And I wanted to get your perspective on what you guys think about this. There's more pictures. There's other pictures. Hold on. Let me show it. There's different
There's
angles.
more.
We've got angles.
More context.
Yeah.
So this is actually like an old debate that you're just now letting us in on?
It's not a debate. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, the debate is like, what the fuck are you doing?
What did my debate is like, what did you guys think about like this? Like, does this? I don't know.
Bunch of white oldies with like traditional African like shawls around them.
Yeah.
Kneeling.
Does that? Do you feel like they are empowering the community that they are representing here?
Here's what I would say. Okay. Here's what I would say. And again, you know, as a milk, you know, take it for what you will. I'd rather have this than the opposite, right? Where it's like, I'm pretty sure this guy uses the N-word quite casually while talking to people behind closed doors. I'd rather have the people that like put on the garb and kneel, cringe as it is, than someone that's like, you know what? I don't think that we should have affirmative action.
I think Ray and Jacob hit it exactly where people on Twitter were going. Is like it's absurd and it's kind of empty, and it's like it's kind of mocking it, even though they're supporting.
What I was going to say, do you take it as a mock, like from your point of view, like how is that taken? Because I see it as like
if you wouldn't do this,
the culture almost. Because
if you're not gonna do this like once a week or once a month, like don't do it. It's almost like Martin Luther King Day, or like, you know, the one inaugural day a year that we say, oh well, let's celebrate this person. If you're not gonna do it like frequently and routinely, don't do it at all. I mean, it's one thing to talk about and acknowledge it, but like to do it for like a photo op, I think is to the extreme.
Well, let's just put it out there, Dice. Politics is all about optics and photo ops. Back in the day, this shit used to work. Nowadays, we're like, that's fucking goofy and silly. And these fucking 70, 80-year-olds don't realize that the shit that used to work doesn't work anymore in the age of social media, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what it is. And meanwhile, Trump is like eating Taco Bell on Cinco de Mayo, being like, yeah, I'm one of you. Yeah, I love you guys. Build a wall. So it's like, okay, well, that's the opposite end of the spectrum. Meanwhile, you have these people pretending like, I'm one of you. Yeah, I'll put a shawl on and kneel. Yeah. All I'm saying, it doesn't work the way it should. These people are out of touch, and yeah, clearly cringe. That's my take.
Some AI generated Cory Booker shorts here.
I like those shorts. They're really cute.
How would you feel about your senator wearing this to a hearing?
I don't give a fuck. Is he gonna actually vote in policies?
Yeah, he'll vote.
I
You
like
wear-
pink and yellow together. I really can't knock this outfit. The hearing probably not, but like, I mean, you can rocking it.
You can literally, fuck yourself with a plastic fist if you're going to vote the good policies in and block the bad policies. And I think we know which ones are which.
Bad policies or the good policies?
Both.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would-
Not that this is a politics show, but I'm just saying, like, I don't give a fuck what you're dressed as. The fact that they had to do a dress code is kind of silly in itself.
Do you think that professions should adhere to dress codes? Like you go out and you do sales. Like, do you think you have to appear a certain way just to maintain whatever stature?
100%.
I agree, Ray.
Do you think it should be that way though?
Yeah. I mean, here's where I'm at.
Okay, boomer.
I think, look, there is a certain way that the world is, right? There are certain rules, certain obligations. If you have a neck tattoo, you probably can't get certain jobs. Do I think that's fair? No. But also, I live in the same fucking society that you do, neck tattoo. And if you think you're going to get a neck tattoo and not have a different experience in this world than perhaps me without one, then you're fooling yourself.
Would you be offended if you and a neck tattoo applied for the same job and neck tattoo got it over you?
Absolutely, because I'm way more qualified than that fucker, obviously. For obvious reasons.
Can't judge a
But
book.
I did tell you guys.
Obvious reasons.
Can't judge a book. I'm not sleeping. I'm listening.
I think I did tell you.
And I don't like pants, so
I
I'm
got
okay with
one
it.
tattoo on my chest, and then my next one was like, I should put on my neck. So glad I didn't do it. Just saying.
I'm kind of
I do like
disappointed.
a little one.
What would it be?
Maybe like a little wildflower hanging.
A wildflower? Like a
Maybe
weed?
A wildflower.
Coming out of
Sounds like
it.
you're passionate about this. You should definitely get something so visible. Maybe a wildfire.
I have a couple different of my tattoo ideas planned. I love daisies; they're my favorite. I have a daisy that's tie-dye for here with a compass in the middle. And then a white rabbit because I'm late for everything. Me and my sister
I
stuff-
thought white rabbits were like a symbol for the good cocaine in the baggies.
It's also the symbol of the hacker Morpheus.
Yes, Matrix. So yes, me and my sister, we're gonna get one of those because we're late for everything, and then had tattoos planned with.
Where are you gonna get it?
All of us sisters, we're gonna get matching wildflower tattoos. That's probably where you get it. Be right here.
On your,
For which one? The rabbit?
I don't know. You named like 4 tattoos.
I know the rabbit would be on my back, or like my lower back, like on my side.
Why
yeah.
there?
I like how it looks there.
I mean, you'll have to turn and look and see it. What do you
I
mean
can't
you like
see
how
my
it looks?
back tattoo right now.
Okay. Make it make sense, Nikki. That's all I'm asking.
Make it make sense, Dice. It doesn't ever make sense. I'm chaos.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense.
Chaos.
Made it make sense. Chaos.
Thank you.
Shrug.
You answered my question. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
so where's the wildflower going?
Well, it would either go here or like the side. It
And then
depends. If we all get them, then if we put them here, then we can like have our arms together. But if not, then I get one.
where's the rabbit going? Rabbit's going there. Wildflower either here or there.
Here with the
Wait.
compass.
Is that like a tramp stamp for the rabbit?
No, like a side,
Side-
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
Part-time tramp.
Yeah. 'Cause
It's like a side hustle.
the tramp that's not fully committed to tramp life.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's like a side gig for the tramp.
Okay. Side hustle.
It's what side quest.
Mm.
Um,
So you got 2 possible tattoos. Is there any more?
yeah, and then I have another tattoo that I made. It's funny because I actually was gonna try to make my logo out of it, and I sent it to Jacob. He's like, "What is this, blueprints for a spaceship?" That's for this arm.
The whole arm?
It's got the elements in it. It's got like all the platonic solids in it. It's so cool. It's got every moon phase in it, just everything that I fucking love, balanced and.
Is it gonna be like a whole sleeve or just on the forearm?
Probably more so like simple like lines on the forearm. Like I have it a little bit more detailed, but I want it to be just like simple, like not filled in or like shaded or anything.
You know, in the hit anime Full Metal Alchemist, there was a character who had a tattoo on her back of an alchemy spell.
That's cool.
Yeah. Should definitely do that.
I gotta ask you this, Dice. How have anime nights been going?
Anime nights have been going good. Me and
Jacob.
I
want to watch. Sorry.
You want to watch what?
More of the Running Man.
Oh, you want to watch Running Man? Maybe we can have a Running Man night or evening, afternoon. I don't know. You're on mute. I guess you want me to talk. Anime nights have been going well. Jacob has showed up consistently. Seems like every other week we have a random person pop in. Almighty VA showed up a couple weeks ago. Nikki showed up. No, wait, Nikki showed up last week. Almighty VA showed up the week before. Mailbucks showed up the week before that. It was just me and Jacob last night, kind of like the original, but I mean, we're watching.
Was Almighty VA able to watch something without yelling over it the whole time?
Oh, you're just in the audience. You can't talk. So it's just a stage. All of the show is playing. The only thing you can do is type in the chat. So there's no disruptions to the actual show other than you like hitting caps lock on your keyboard and typing angrily.
Hella dope. Love that. I should totally come to one of these.
Yeah, I figured that would be easier than trying to moderate people wanting to interject their. And I did this specifically for Almighty VA, interject their formed opinions on great characters and all this other hippity hoppity bullshit. So yeah, it's just a stage. I run the show, and then you get in the chat, and if you want to say stuff, you can type it in the chat while everybody's watching. That way the show progresses, and we get through the episodes without things getting off kilter, like the podcast does.
Nikki, why'd you mute yourself? I'm literally pooping, and you could like fill in.
What the
fuck? Why did you mute yourself?
Because I'm listening on my monitors, and I didn't want it coming through, and I didn't want to cut off Dice. I didn't mean to.
Hold on, I need to clip that.
So I mute myself to avoid cutting people off.
So guilt. Okay, got it.
Guilt. Yeah.
You don't need to mute.
I feel bad when I cut you off. I just get a lot of thoughts. I'm sorry. I just talk.
Nikki, you can run the show for all I care.
I don't want to run the show.
You should run the show.
Why?
You should be because we'll get more viewers if you're like the main attraction.
Why? We're all great.
Have you never browsed Twitch before? Do you not see like where the view counts are, where the boobs are?
I don't have my boobs like out though.
You don't have to. You just have to have boobs. People show up. Literally. Yeah. Plumage. Big dumps.
Plumage.
I'm just taking what they're talking about, birds pooping, and applying it to boobs. Sorry.
Plumage.
Plumage is how you say it. Ever read a book, bro?
It's been. Wait, when you say read a book, do you mean like the whole book or like parts of the book that are assigned to you to read?
No, I meant hentai. Yeah, have you ever read a hentai, bro?
No, I have not. I've seen pages of hentai, but I've never actually sat down and read one because I'm not an avid reader to begin with. Nikki, have you ever read a hentai?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever read a manga?
Mm-hmm.
Manga.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
I know it's one of Liv's. I never read it fully.
Was it one of the alien porn ones or just like regular?
I think it was regular one. It may have been. There was definitely sexual things in it. It was definitely much.
No. How do you feel about your sister's porn addiction?
Good question.
What do you mean? Not a porn addiction.
What do you mean? Have you not read?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's their fantasy books. I've sat there and looked at the books and read the backs and had her read excerpts for me. They're completely fine.
When you read like one or two, maybe a handful in your lifetime, sure, it's just a fantasy book. When you have like a bookshelf full of them and then you're like having Discord community members read your smut out loud.
Let them be here. Listen, let them be here to defend themselves. Okay.
I'm not disparaging Liv by any means. I'm just asking, how do you feel?
They do something that they enjoy.
Porn.
Makes them feel good.
Look, they're fucking porn addicts, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I support those who have a healthy porn addiction, right? Like, I want everyone to be addicted to this shit. Period. So they, demand more from the internet, are on the internet more, and look at our show. We're on the internet. So once they get done jerking off, they'll find us eventually.
Oh my Lanta.
There's nothing wrong with a porn addiction.
Yeah.
Do we think addictions are bad? I don't think all addictions are bad. I don't think a porn addiction is a bad thing.
No. It's better than a sex addiction. Way safer.
Right? Nobody has a sex addiction.
We're not saying nobody does. We're just talking about addiction. Why are you getting all like? Chill out. We're just talking.
I'm talking about my sister, and then are you talking about porn addictions and sex addictions?
We can jump from topic to topic. This is what we do.
Yeah, I was already past your sister. Like,
I feel like now we need to circle back because you're getting nervous.
Now I'm like, okay, yeah. Does Liv have a porn addiction? Probably.
No.
Do they, fantasize about all 8 tentacles being inside of them at once from
probably
a hot octopus with the face of Matthew McConaughey?
Probably.
I didn't say that out of my brain, just out of nowhere. No.
And nobody even said it was a negative thing. It's actually kind of interesting. Maybe even hot to some people.
Oh, get this. This is a real story. My buddy, his sister, my best friend's sister, wanted there to be porn for the blind and did a octopus porn braille book. They created that and put it out into the world for the blind.
How did that go?
It went like
porn.
Like my first thought is like, what's the market for that? Is there like a lot of
it's a card and cards against humanity. So it's obviously a market that it's literally a card and cards against humanity. I always wondered what tentacle porn was.
Yeah, like there's probably like a small percentage of people that are into tentacle porn in general. And then what percentage of those fucking people are blind? Yeah, 100%.
I mean, hey, if you want to get big, you got to find your little niche market and build, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Well,
I mean, that's what they say. How to become a millionaire, find your niche, and then grow that.
That's got to be a hassle, though, to be like blind and jacking off or, masturbating. Like, what's the cleanup like on that?
Yeah.
Like how do you know where it goes?
What if you read with your jerk off hand? like when you were a kid, they taught you to read with your one hand, and you're like, later on, you're like, oh, fuck.
You definitely have to be able to pat your head and rub your belly.
Yeah.
Right, Nikki?
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
I'm also like, okay.
You can do that. Everybody can do that.
Everybody can't do that.
Like, in my mind, it's like, okay, let's say you're blind, right? You only have the sense of touch to go off of. Why not just get some fucking fake boobs or like a little pocket pussy or something, instead of a braille book?
Well,
right?
you weren't on the episode, but according to Volker and Nikki, like having like the little mold of I was asking them, like, would it be weird if they came in and they found their like significant others like molded like body with the little pussy in the asshole, and they're like, no, that's weird, that's insane. They're okay with the pocket pussy, they were not okay with the molded human body shaped.
I think I was on that episode, because you're right, when it becomes a full torso it becomes insane.
Why is it insane?
Ted Bundy?
Wait, why is it insane?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ted Bundy, you want the full like dismembered corpse of a
I get to have something to grip onto.
But I mean, if you're talking about the human psyche, wouldn't you rather somebody like want to pleasure themselves with like an actual, body shape instead of like a cup with the
Right.
sock in it?
Hey, I don't
guess.
actually subscribe to any of those things. I think
Right.
you should do.
Yeah, I can't even put the term out.
Here's where I'm at.
Love
I
y'all.
think normal people have problematic sexual encounters with people they probably shouldn't over dismembered torsos.
So I have a solution for that.
Yeah.
Braille porn.
Hell yeah.
Solution
It's just boobs, boobs, boobs.
Braille porn.
No, you literally rub one out.
Wicka, wicka, wicka. Hell yeah.
Nah, but that's gotta be it's gotta be an interesting predicament to find yourself in, is seeking out Braille porn, because you're gonna be like one of like 50 customers.
Right.
Everybody's gonna know who you are. Like, oh, this guy, I know what he wants.
Imagine being the blind guy that's like, oh, Braille porn. Wait, this is about octopuses? No! I finally found one, and it's about fucking octopuses?
It's getting hot and heavy, and then all of a sudden you're like, what?
Yeah.
Tentacles?
Tentacles? What?
8 tentacles.
But I feel like you get that deep in it, and you're like, you finish it off, right?
I mean, yeah, there's probably only so many Braille porns you got to,
Yeah,
otherwise you're not going to get it off.
I mean, that's good. That's like I feel like everybody's had that awkward porn experience where you're already like 15, 20 minutes into scrolling. You've already spent an hour finding your right video, and you're like,
You're like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm bored.
he's doing his mom, so what? I don't have time to put my moral. I don't have time to apply my morals to this smut I'm watching. Let's finish up here.
Yeah, is she hot? Yes or no? Right? Like,
Right.
I feel
Oh
like
my
the
God.
dude brain is so simple, right? It's like, is hot? Yes, no? Great. Where it's like,
so
girls
often.
like, I need to know more. Give me more information.
Yeah, it's not you're not gonna go back and be like, you know what? Let me write the director and be like, I was in the middle of pleasuring myself, and then the plot twist here really threw me for a loop, and I couldn't finish off. You're like, yeah, I'm here.
You gave me blue balls.
Yeah. No!
I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure there's a
Sigmund
lost.
never should have made it with Lisa. It should have been Shannon.
We should ask some of the lawyers on the Discord, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, as many people that have sued like regular big time films for like story plots, I'm pretty sure somebody out there went and found a porno director like, you know what, this plot didn't do it for me, and I got misled. I want my money back.
You fucking ruined this. I was so close, and you actually broke my dick because I was so close, and you ruined it.
And it never came again. It never came again.
I've been unable to satisfy my wife. We just went through a divorce. Half of my assets are gone because this one fucking film. It's on my mind every time I see her naked.
I'm imagining there's some like some guy out there who became a pizza delivery driver, thinking that one day he's going to show up to some house and the wife is going to be by herself, and she's going to be like, you know what, I don't have $20, bro, but I got pussy.
I to be a pizza driver.
And he's like, I worked 20 years as a pizza driver, and I never got any pussy for a pizza, and I'm fed up. I'm pressing charges.
So I have a relative of mine, to make it more general. Who is who? What are you doing, step cousin? No. Relative of mine who was a pizza delivery driver and delivered a pizza to this like MILF's house, and I guess she invited him in. I don't think he took her up on it. I just remember hearing this story and was like, oh, why not? Why not?
How old they know?
Yeah. I think at the time he was like in his 20s.
Do you remember the context of why she invited him in?
Oh yeah, because
Dudley man. Is this T-Bird? Just kidding. I'm sorry, we're doing names. My cousin.
That's a
you may or may not have met him.
That's a curious thing though, is like you order a pizza, a driver shows up, and you're like, I'll invite him in. Like, how desperate are you at that point where you're like, you don't know because you don't know the face of the person that's showing up. It's not
okay, but When you open the door, have you never been like, damn? And
If
girls
I
can get
delivered
away
a
with
pizza,
that a
I
lot
used to
better
be a
than
pizza
guys
delivery
can.
girl. If I deliver a pizza to your house, wouldn't cross your mind?
Not if I'm hungry, no. My fucking
I love it.
You've got your Maslow's
This is
hierarchy of
Yeah,
needs.
so I mean, Nikki, this kind of wanders into the territory of harassment. It's like, what, you open the door, the guy opens the door to get his pizza and he's got a full-on boner. Like, what's going on here? Like,
I think people or answering towels. I've had people answer a million different ways.
I think it'd be super fun to like have the old popcorn trick in a pizza box. Just like
quickest way to lose your job.
whoop. Are you hungry?
I mean, I get it. I delivered flowers before, so I mean, I've seen people in different circumstances opening the door, but never anybody who is just like, you know what, I'm expecting this, but I'll take this since I see your face as soon as I open the door. Like, I don't know.
I think you're the minority. Like, whoa. Not going full circle on that conversation.
I'm like, listen.
But I think in this scenario, you are of the minority opinion.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Minority opinion. Where, yeah, like if you open the door, if I open the door,
I'm talking from the
and
perspective.
there was somebody like that was super hot and is like, okay, you know, like can I come in, or I don't know.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking from the perspective of the customer, the person like receiving a pizza or whatever delivery. Like, you order something, you don't know who's showing up, and you open it expecting your thing, and now all of a sudden you got to switch gears. Like, this is definitely a full 180 where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck this person.
I don't think it's like open the door with already a full boner, but I think if you open the door and it's like the most beautiful girl you've ever seen, like I can put the pizza to the side for a little bit to see where this goes.
I don't know, man. If I open the door and the most beautiful girl I've ever, if Kim Kardashian is delivering a pizza to my house, I'm like, man, what's wrong with her that she's delivering pizzas right now?
I'm still gonna eat this in front of her and make her watch.
I mean,
maybe.
I'm curious. Thoughts will go through my head, but I'm like, you know what? There's a reason that she's delivering pizzas and she's not sitting at home being catered to by some other schmuck.
Can I tell you guys a secret? Is this a safe space?
No, it's absolutely not a safe space.
This recorded webcast that's being streamed across all social media platforms. Safe space?
No.
I always thought it would be dope because Little Caesars is my jam. To have a Little Caesars pizza, you put it on the girl's back with the dipping sauce right above the butt, and you're doing her doggy style, dipping pizzas and having sex. I think that'd be so dope. And that's going to be my music video for my new single, Little Caesars Anthem, coming 2024.
You're going to get an official letter in the mail from Little Caesars tomorrow. D-Bird, we love the song, but based on your idea, we're out.
Cease and desist, for sure. I can't wait.
But again, you've described a scene from Seinfeld, so I'll call you George Costanza.
What?
There's no way.
There's a way. There's a whole episode where George is like trying to have sex while eating food, and then he finally finds a chick, and they're both like grabbing food from the bed while they're fucking each other. Yeah, it's
the worst.
I think you describe your life in film, and I always tell you it's out there.
So it seems like just all my good ideas Seinfeld did before. So maybe I'll just not have any ideas. How about that?
I'm saying it was a good
fun.
I'm saying you have good ideas, and they were good because they were on Seinfeld.
You think you could get a good kill streak on COD while having sex?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could do both in my stream.
I hate people call it COD. Can we just say Call of Duty?
Call of Duty. I'm sorry.
COD. Are we talking about fish here?
COD.
What is up with people shortening shit that's just easy to spell out or type out or say? Are we that lazy that we say COD and Call of Duty? Sorry, I'm going on a rant here. But yeah, anyway, I mean,
your shit, bro.
You say GTA and Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Do you?
Yeah.
Always?
Yeah.
Is Apex short for anything or no?
It's short for I'm gonna shoot your ass up with this fucking R301. But I think as a delivery driver, I always, wondered, would you find yourself in that predicament? But as a customer, I I don't know. I mean, I guess I could see from the perspective if there was a regular delivery driver and you knew like the hot chick delivered the pizzas and you'd be like, yo, can you send what's her name over to drop it off? You could kind of like proposition yourself for that kind of scenario, but just kind of in the random, like, I'm going to order a pizza, open the door. Oh, that's a hot delivery driver. I'm going to fuck her. No, I don't see that happen.
You need to just be open to more experiences,
You
man.
need to
Your
be-
life is so regimented and structured.
I feel like
If
you
there
want me
was
to
a
live
hot
my life.
dude delivering a pizza and like he like winks at me or something and be like, come on. Come on.
Right?
I feel like you guys want me to live my life like it's a porno.
I just
Why
want you to
not?
live your life like you're not constrained by the fucking nerdism of, oh, I gotta get back to my fucking gaming chair and my podcast mic. Just be a human.
Says the guy who left the bar to come podcast.
Yeah, you dragged me here.
I didn't drag you. You said I'm on my way. I can't wait to do this. I'm so excited.
Both of you guys please
Socially,
stay. Stop fighting.
but I also would never want anything more than to spend my Sunday with you two.
So, Bert, I mean, a hot pizza girl shows up. Are you asking questions, or are you just getting your pizza and closing the door?
No, I mean, I'm a fucking normal human. They
Exactly.
deliver a pizza. Yeah, I'm going to fucking sign, give a 20% tip, which I have a special method of doing. Call out Seinfeld. I know they do that too.
You put your phone number on the receipt?
No.
Oh.
Honestly, like, yeah,
Y'all
in
still
real
sign
life,
receipts at the door?
in real life, well, back in the day, you used to.
Yeah, I haven't signed a fucking receipt at the door in like 5 years.
I literally get delivery once a day minimum, twice a day a lot of times. And sometimes on Postmates, they give every time they give a picture of the person that's delivering it. And there is like the thought that shoots through my reptile brain every time of like, this girl's pretty hot. What if I just open the door while she's dropping it off and start a conversation? But it's nothing I would ever act upon because that's crazy.
Unless you were in a porno.
Crazy. I just
Unless
talked
I was- Yeah, no, I don't. There's a reason I'm like, I put the notes in, like, drop it on the door and run away as fast.
Yeah, you don't.
Get the fuck out.
I'm like, thank you so much. I hope you have a good day. Drive safe.
No, Nikki's
Get
the
it.
fucker. Nikki's the fucker that leaves gifts outside for the delivery drivers.
Yeah, fuck out of here. No way.
Yeah, don't you have a whole bin full of? Or you, at your old place, you had like a bin with like.
I had a clothesline, a little hemp-like line with little clothespins, and I had like Doritos and like cookies, and then I had like fruit out and waters.
That's wild. That when I first
Please
heard
take
that,
a
I was
drink,
like,
you're hungry.
I don't know how you have made it this far in life.
Yeah,
Wasting your money on that shit.
Matt Head is right. You don't want to be flagged as the house, like, that house that every driver wants to avoid or leave at the edge of the driveway because you don't want to interact with that person.
Oh,
I don't know if they do this on Postmates, but I know that they've done it on Uber where they install the rating for the person using the service as well.
Yeah.
Which has been like kind of the bane of my existence a little bit. Where,
What's your rating, bro?
Yeah, you want to pull up? Let's pull up our Uber ratings. Let's see
I only
what
ride Uber when I travel for work. I don't know what the hell my rating is.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what
I have
mine is off the hand either.
I have a fucking car and I don't drink. What the hell do I need to Uber for? I'm driving myself everywhere I need to go.
That's fair. Well, I am a responsible drinker,
Alcoholic.
socially, who, sometimes. Okay, maybe we talked about this on the pod before.
I'm a
Maybe
five
we
star
haven't. But I had a girlfriend at one point. Shocker. We
Ooh.
went. Go on. We went to a strip club with my best friend. It was me, her, and him. All three of us in the back of this Uber. Right. The Uber driver was on a cell phone. She was talking on a call with her sister. And was just like blah, 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 talking in like Ukrainian or something. This is way before anything going on in the world. Long story short, I'm okay with that. It's like, okay, whatever. But we're also like, had been drinking. It's like midnight and we're going to a strip club. So we're kind of in the back seat talking to each other, sometimes with a little alcohol, our voices carry. Next thing you know, she turns around and shushes me. The Uber driver turns around in her seat. I'm on a phone call. And I was like, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting your phone call? And I did it just like that. I was like, so
Of course
offended.
you did. Of course you did. Of
No
course
one-
you.
No one shushes me, first and foremost.
No one shushes the
fucking
bird.
shushes me. But second of all, it's like you can be on your phone, but also know that like I'm paying for this basically taxi cab for you to drop me from one place to another. I'm not gonna not talk to my friends. You're doing a service, you're getting paid for that service. The fact that you chose to have this conversation that couldn't wait, kind of rude. I didn't call you out for that. But no, you don't get to be like, I'm in the middle of a conversation. What are you doing? Talking in my back seat while I'm driving you for money. Your thoughts?
What's the etiquette here for like Uber and taxi? Like, because I remember back in the day, taxi drivers, I mean, they typically weren't always on the phone. I mean, of course, it was before like cell phones were rampant and ruining society as we know it today. But I feel like unless it's like an emergency, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I guess they get bored. Fuck, I was a delivery driver. I can understand like getting bored, but if I have somebody in the back seat, I don't want to have conversations with somebody while I'm driving and there's somebody behind me.
Right.
Like the only time that it like made sense, I had one driver, she was trying to handle something with her kid in the school, but outside of that, like there was one guy, he's like calling his side chick and he's like, hey, can I pick you up or I'll call you back, call this other chick. I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear about your little fucking sexcapades. Like just take me to my take me to my fucking hotel and let me wig out or turn on some music. I don't get that. But yeah, I can understand being shushed. It doesn't make sense. Like I'm literally paying you. I own your fate as far as a delivery driver right now. I can screw your job up and you're shushing me. Nah.
Situationally insane. And that's why I got super offended and obviously more loud as I'm like the drunk passenger in the back seat paying for this ride. And my girlfriend at the time, like it was one of the biggest fights we've ever had. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He's normally not like this. Gave her like $40 in cash, apologizing for my behavior. And this has been like, that was like 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like this has been kind of a moral compass story ever since where I'm like, am I the asshole? Because I will die on the hill that I'm not.
Yeah.
Nikki, do you apologize for your friends if they put you in an awkward position?
Yes.
Oh, I'm asking the wrong fucking person. Of course you do.
I had to do that before I literally went to not drunk drive, designated drive everybody from the WWE event downtown.
You apologize for cutting somebody off.
Up and they were all fucking wasted and were like ran out, made me like stop in the loading zone for Ubers. The police pulled me over immediately. I was like in pajamas, like my hair on the side of my head, like I was just trying to give them a ride. And they all start screaming at these cops and they're all wasted. And I'm just sitting there like crying. I'm like, everybody, please just shut the fuck up. I just want to go home. They're like, we would give you every ticket under the sun if she wasn't fucking driving right now. Screaming in their faces between the cops. And like, there was 3 cops and 3 guys in the car. And they were just wasted, like all in each other's faces. I don't know how. I'm just like, everybody just shut up. Like, just, I don't care. Because they're like, you shouldn't have pulled her over. That's stupid. Everybody's loading here. Because they were just being drunk assholes outside, too. So as soon as they got in the car, they're like, we're pulling you over.
Bert, if you had to reverse roles, so maybe you're with, friend, girlfriend, whatever, and that person is acting belligerent and you don't necessarily agree with them, do you apologize on their behalf or just let it play out and internalize it?
I'll be honest. A lot of times I'm kind of not the problem.
I know you're the problem.
Solution either.
I'm trying to put you in the passenger seat here.
No, I got you. I would say I've been on that side of it. I think normally what I do is I try to kind of negate the negative effects by being super cool, where either like I'm like connecting with the driver or I'll distract my problematic friend with some other shit where they can't be, problematic. I think that's usually my first line of defense. I don't know that I've ever like looked at someone else and been like, I'm so sorry for my friend. I don't think I've done that.
I've had to just do that for like my like partners and stuff.
Nikki, I'm ejecting you from this conversation because you have too much empathy and there is no way you can mentally prepare yourself for not apologizing. I'm sorry, but respectfully, you're out.
That's true.
I'm trying to not apologize. I have a list of things not to apologize for I made.
It's been a while that you haven't always apologized.
Did you hear my list?
No, I don't want to take that list and burn it.
Why?
Yeah, just everything. Just don't apologize for anything.
Be unapologetic. Be an asshole for a week.
You'll know when you really need to apologize because people will tell you. They're like, you need to apologize for what you did on Sunday brunch.
when at least 3 people are telling you like, hey, I think you kind of, fucked up there. That's when you apologize.
Otherwise,
two people doesn't matter. Fuck that. One person, definitely not.
Yeah. And if somebody 1-to-1 is saying you need to apologize to me, that's usually when I don't need to apologize. Like,
Absolutely.
Actually, I fucking don't. And here's why.
You know what I do? 1 person, block. 2 people, fuck both of you guys. 3 people's like, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just.
You've reached critical mass at that point.
Yeah, it's the baseball rule there. 1 person, nah. 2 people, fuck both of you. 3 people, damn. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I handled that wrong. But still, fuck you guys.
So
I think we have this new thing going around our little IT group. It's like, what is the fucking phrasing that they want us to say? Like we're on board but not in agreement. Some shit like that. Where it's like we make these broad decisions technically about what we're doing, and if you disagree with the approach, you can disagree with it, but you still have to be on board with it because like 3 other people said, we're fucking doing this. It's like I'm committed, but I don't agree. That's basically where I'm at when 3 people say you should apologize. Okay, I still don't agree, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna hedge my bets a little bit.
Yeah. I'm still gonna be the person that says I told you so when it doesn't work.
Yeah, sometimes critical mass isn't always the correct path. And it's really hard to be that one voice of like, nah, this ain't it. When everyone else is like, yep, I like this.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Delivery driver shows up. You open the box while they're still heading back to their vehicle. Order's not right. Are you apologizing and saying, hey, flagging them down, or are you just letting it go?
And it depends on what's on it. If it's something that really fucked it up, then I'll flag him down. But I'd probably be like, I'm sorry, like I don't want this.
You ordered a sub sandwich and they put onions all over that motherfucker and mayonnaise. Onions and mayonnaise slathered all over it.
I would probably tell them to take it back.
There you go. That's right, Nikki. Stand up for yourself.
Fucking slap him in the face with it.
Bam!
Onions and
I miss you.
G baby, I see you on this other tab here streaming Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I need you to fucking pick a side here. Either you're supporting us or you're streaming. Which one is it? Because I will ban you instantly if you don't.
Ban G baby.
Insta ban.
Well, I mean, what is it? Are you watching the stream or are you streaming?
Bruh.
I know it's scary. That's why you should just pay attention to the podcast. Exactly. So cut off your stream.
I love you.
And support us. Bring all 50 of your cousins and tell them to chime in the chat. Which you still haven't done. I should ban you just based off of that alone. You're supposed to bring 20 cousins a month ago.
We love cousins.
Yeah, absolutely. I love
Performance improvement plan.
Speaking of cousins, Bird, you said you went to a Comic-Con? Was that this weekend?
Sure did. That was this weekend. Rose City Comic-Con. Fucking fire. It was so fun. So much titties. There was literally titties everywhere.
Titties.
Zoe Saldana of Avengers fame was, out there signing autographs, showing her titties. Rebecca Remain, not Stamos, was there too. I popped my head and I was like, "Oh, you look older." That's what I said to her. Ralph Macchio, Karate Kid, he's there. Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, I got my fucking freeze dries Jolly Ranchers, and I've got Waifu cups. They do not sponsor this podcast.
They should.
But look at these motherfucking cups.
Do you know what a waifu is?
I do. Yeah, and I'm just such a pathetic waifu lover.
The only thing that would have made your attendance there even better is if you, for whatever reason, took your sword with you.
They won't allow it.
I know that.
They have a checkpoint outside to make sure none of the swords are actual swords.
I know, but that would have been a hilarious. It's got to be that hilarious moment, you know, working in security at those events where like some nerd shows up and they've got the sharpened samurai sword. What do you mean I can't bring this in? You idiot!
And it's like, I got one, Sharon. I got one. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean I can't bring my sharpened sword set into the Comic-Con convention? And if somebody pisses me off, I can't slice them up.
I do think it would be really funny to have like my sharpened actual samurai sword versus one of those like Final Fantasy giant ones, and like, yeah, and then just cut through the fucking styrofoam, you know?
G Baby wants to know what waifu means. G Baby, waifu is a character that you have a sexual attraction for.
Is that what it is? I mean, I knew it was like some like Japanese nerd shit, and like they do like anime girls for it. Yeah, at the Comic-Con, for context, which is important. We went to you know, this, they had like these giant gallon jugs full of like all these colored liquids, and you know I'm a liquid guy, so I'm like, what's up with that fluid? And he's like, oh, this shit right here is fucking healthy energy crack. Y'all ever had energy crack? And I was like, no, but I want some.
Did they really say energy crack?
No, I'm paraphrasing.
My bad. Sorry, I got hyped up for a minute.
Yeah, but like that would have sold me for sure.
For sure, yeah. If I was there and somebody said, I'm selling you energy crack, here's $20, bro.
Yeah, here's all my money. Yeah. Anyone that knows me, I'm a huge energy slut. And I literally drive
huge crack slut.
Huge crack slut too. I literally drive to a grocery store, a gas station, a corner mart every single day and pick up an energy drink, whatever looks the best that day. And I was like, you know what? Instead of that, here's a container that literally says blowhole something or other. There was a flavor called like anime girl knee-high stockings. Like this is the type of energy that you get.
Yeah.
And it's $35, 35 cents a scoop. And you can like literally just mix it with water, be a healthier version of the energized you. So that's what I did.
Nothing like drinking some waifu juice. Sipping on some scissor.
Get some fucking anime stocking juice dripping in my mouth. Wet stockings.
Nikki, you got a waifu?
Waifu cups.
I didn't have a waifu. Oh, a crush on a character? Does it have to be an anime?
Yeah. Or I guess not. I guess fictional it should be, but
Inuyasha's cute with his little ears.
Inuyasha, oh man, I hate that show.
I haven't watched anime in so long.
Yeah, that definitely is old as fuck. But okay, all right, Nikki. Nikki, what's your guilty pleasure that you always get when you're at the store?
No, I'm like, what? One that I always get when I'm at the store. M&M minis, the little container.
Why the minis?
I like getting the different color containers.
Do you collect them?
Yeah, I use them for things.
Rocks.
Crack rocks?
Some rocks. And like thumbtacks and stuff like that.
Thumbtacks?
Yeah, like loose things like that. Bobby pins. They're good for all that other stuff. Other things.
What in the world are you thumbtacking at your house?
I used to have a cork board, So I have a bunch
Okay.
of thumbtacks.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I mean, my mom was a teacher, so outside of a school setting, I never really saw thumbtacks.
I always buy thumbtacks.
That's strange,
Yeah.
but appropriate because you have a cork board. So I'm letting it go.
I was in a fraternity, so I did thumbtack posters into the wall at some points in my life.
All right, but I'm talking about like in a normal household setting.
My old house, all over, everything is thumbtacked.
Jesus Christ, Nikki, come on.
Now that we're adults, it's
Time for you to learn something that was invented a while ago called double-sided tape.
yeah. There's many solutions, and honestly, like if you're past 30 with things that aren't framed hanging on your walls,
A stretched canvas, where it's like.
Yeah, you can't even find one. Right. So rare and obscure. It's like Braille.
I have one upstairs. It's like a painting. If you paint a painting and there's like an indent, what are you putting a nail there? I just put a thumbtack in.
Staple it.
Yeah, that's psychopath shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like
if I show up to a chick's house and she's got thumbtacks, I have questions and I'm leaving.
Yeah, no, I'm unhooking the thumbtacks, I'm putting them in the bed, and then I'm taking off. Eat shit, loser.
Exactly, right? No dorm room shit. We're adults here now. We've moved beyond thumbtacks.
I have all tie-dye blankets. Whatever.
Look, I hate to say this because I have this sneaking suspicion this is like Nike's actual room, but the fucking canvas, like fucking garbage that hangs over the bed, like, you know what I mean? Like the fucking oh, let's do
canopy shit.
Eastern, let's do some Middle Eastern like
the mosquito
blanket.
shit.
Why wouldn't you want to fort in bed? I'm sorry.
I fucking knew it was.
Why wouldn't you want to fort in bed? I don't have one here, but like
because
Nikki,
beds are for sleeping and then getting out of and fucking. That's it.
Give us an
I
update.
want to fuck in a mosquito net.
Have fun? Okay.
Do you still have those god awful satin sheets? Jesus Christ, Nikki! It's been fucking 3 weeks since
I actually bought that flat sheet. Actually, that's on my bed right now.
That was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Did you ever resolve that issue?
No, I forgot.
You will drive, Nikki. Here's the thing about.
I'll order sheets right now.
No, don't order them now.
My bed.
Don't appease me. Don't appease me.
Please screen share while you do it.
Here's the thing about Nikki. Nikki will make it a habit to drive and see a beautiful view of the sunrise on the lake every morning, but she will forget to get comfortable sheets for her bed because it's out of the way.
I just didn't think about it.
That's why we love Nikki, because she prioritizes.
I didn't think about it. Sorry, I prioritize like nature over like everything else.
Yes, nature first, comfort last.
I literally ignore people when I'm looking at nature.
But hang on to those sheets because it's going to be cold soon and you're going to need to warm the fuck up. And that friction is going to come in handy.
I'm ordering some right now.
Don't order like the cheap shit.
Cotton,
at least 1,000 count thread.
1,000? That's a lot of counts.
Yeah, I mean, they taught us that in school. It's a lot of counts.
I can't even count that high.
How many counts is it, sir?
A lot of
one, a two.
I almost said something.
Is that not what counting is?
I almost said something borderline shameful. I shouldn't go there. All right. But yeah, you had a good time at Comic-Con. Was it just a one-day thing or multi-day thing?
I mean, it's a multi-day thing. I only do one day. I do it every year, but I do it for like an afternoon just for the people watching. I go around. Here's the thing that I realize. I'm not as fucking nerdy as maybe I think I am. Because I go there and I'm like, I don't give a shit about comics. I don't give a shit about anime. I don't give a shit about half of the things. And all the, hoo-hoos and ha-has are out, which is great. But like, as far as things to buy and take home as pieces of art, I've done that year after year. And it just sits in my fucking closet because who's going to fucking put, I'm not in a dorm room with thumbtacks anymore. It's not going to get framed. and it's
Hold
just
on.
gonna sit there.
Let me interrupt you. What comes up when you search for fuck
Um,
size sheets?
Some things come up. Yep,
Fuck
I
size
actually
sheets.
typed that. I was like, ah.
I want to see what Nikki's search history is like one day.
You don't want to see my search history, sir. You
Why not?
don't.
Are black penises different than white penises?
I look up weird shit.
Is shrinkage real?
Mm,
Why is one boob bigger than the other?
Ooh, that's a good question.
see what my because you right-handed, so you use your right hand more, so it's more toned. Your breast. My left boob's bigger than my right because my right's like I can like move my right with my muscle. I can't with my left.
You got weak titties?
My left, yeah. I need to start doing more with my
weak
left. I
titties.
need to start doing that, you know.
Need to tone up them titties. Respectfully.
Titties.
Tone them titties.
Do you do boob exercises? Is that a thing?
I do chest.
What does that
Is that
mean?
like flies?
Like flies, yeah.
Yeah.
I do flies, and then I do like I pull the things like and do the like crossovers, and then I do push-ups.
Are you doing this to be stronger or to make your boobs toner?
I mean, just kind of like everything, I guess, just to be healthier. I
Let's
don't
be
really.
honest. No one works out for health.
Yeah.
I want to look good. I want to look the best I've ever looked in my
Yeah.
life. I wanna
There you
feel
That's
go.
what I'm saying. We do it
I
for
want to feel
vanity.
good about myself,
I
but
do it because I want to be the most
it's
fuckable man in the
overall.
world.
It's not just like my boobs. It's not just like my stomach or like my thighs or like my ass. Like, you know.
How do you feel about BBLs?
What?
Jesus Christ. BBLs. Go ahead, Google it. BBL.
I know what you mean by L. Oh, the Brazilian butt lift stuff?
There you go.
That's,
Yes.
you've seen this before.
No, I haven't.
Is that, yeah, I think that you have. Because I searched for it in the British Basketball League.
What?
Oh my god.
It shows over my results. I think I have adult censored on. Well, I don't because I saw that's one showed up.
Are you for or against the BBL?
Like, what does it do? Just lifts your butt?
Gives you a bigger butt.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Gives you some junk in the trunk artificially.
is it? Oh, it's artificial. It's not like you're like fat cells from somewhere else in your body.
I don't know the specifics, but
Oh, I thought that's what they did when they did like implants. Is that what that is? Is it implant, butt implant?
I'm not a BBL
Lift
expert.
like a boob lift, you know?
Yes.
I am.
Yes. Dice, Steve are just not even, yes. You guys are crazy. Laser therapy.
What are you looking up now?
That's what that's what was up for BBL.
Oh.
And then it said abbreviation, barrels. Barrels of oil, BBL.
Are you a Nicki Minaj fan?
I like singing to her songs when she says Nikki.
What?
Like in all her songs, she says Nikki, and those are like the ones that I love because I'm like, hey, it's Nikki. But that's just me. I'm lame, I know.
I had to make the mental connection there of like,
why
okay.
I like those?
Yeah. Okay. All right, Nikki.
Here's what I'll say. I don't think David's a cool enough name to get excited. Like, no rapper is gonna say, "Yo, it's David." It's like, all right.
What's his name? Fuck.
Lil
David
Dicky.
Banner.
Lil Dicky. Yeah. David Banner.
Yeah, but
David Bowie.
Lil Dicky says, "Yo,
David
it's
Bowie.
Dicky."
Mhm.
Banner says, "David Banner." Banner.
It's Dave.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a thing where David Banner just calls himself David.
You know, it was a great cartoon.
What?
David the Gnome.
What is
Never-
that?
Yeah, you lost me on that
Cartoon.
one.
Look it up, Nikki. David the Gnome. It's
I'm
an
still
old
trying to buy cheese.
it's an old cartoon about this little gnome motherfucker, and he goes around through the forest helping animals and his gnome community. And it was on Nickelodeon.
He looks familiar.
Yeah, little
He
gnome
looks
had
very familiar.
the blue shirt and his red hat. And his
Yeah.
little gray beard and little tiny motherfucker walking around saving the earth.
Oh, this is a different version.
We should watch that on anime nights.
You should do whatever you want on anime nights. I am never joining you.
If you show up on anime nights, I'm cutting off whatever we're watching and I'm turning on David the Gnome just to
It'll
tribute you.
Never happen.
You've never seen David the Gnome? Oh, that's crazy, man. I feel like I'm the only one that watched David the Gnome and Wait Till Your Father Gets Home.
Yeah, no, lost me.
You never seen Wait Till Your Father Gets Home?
No.
Man, classic show about these white people, little overweight daughter, druggy teenage son, and working dad and stay-at-home mom. Typical 70s trope, and it was hilarious. Hilarious from the perspective of why the fuck is this a TV show? Not hilarious that it was actually funny. One season only.
Mango sheets.
My friend has a kid who's probably, I don't know, like 7 to 9 now. Maybe like 8 to 10. Either way, some fucking young kid-ish, enough to where like she reads to him. And one of the books, like while we were working together, that she really enjoyed was No, David. And the whole plot of this book, if you don't know, is just some little shit fuck who's running around fucking everything up. And then the parents say, no, David. And that's the entire plot.
They've made that into an animated series now on YouTube.
Of course they did.
There was a brief period of time that my kid was watching No, David. And the fucked up thing about No, David is all the shit that you avoid teaching your kid not to do, fucking No, David is doing it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, now
giving him ideas.
I mean, now he knows that David gets in trouble for it, but now he's like, well, I can do this shit now. And like,
yeah,
fuck, I was trying to avoid all of this bullshit. Now you
I
know
didn't
about it.
think about doing that before.
I didn't think about putting the keys down the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
No, David, don't do that. Of course not. He wouldn't have known to do that if you hadn't shown the shit on the fucking. I hate that about shows that try to teach a lesson. Is like, I don't think they should be just broadcast unless a specific kid is doing this, and like only show it to that kid. Don't show it to all millions of kids.
Well, it's kind of like in Dare, which you were kind of the same era as me, right? Like of the Dare, where people would, like police officers would come into an actual elementary school classroom with real drugs and be like, this thing right here, don't do this thing. And we're like, well, that looks kind of cool. I don't know. Like, are you sure I shouldn't do it?
Yeah, that was the good old community service in the 90s, is have the that had to be awkward if you like went to a school and like your druggy family member was the one doing community service, having to speak to the school. It's like, hey, isn't that your uncle talking to us about not doing crack? Hey, Uncle Bob.
Crackhead uncle. Yep.
Got to get these hours off, kid. You know how it is.
I mean, honestly, that sounds better than pick up trash under an overpass.
Really?
Yeah.
Nikki, which community service would you do? Would you talk to kids about your drug habits or pick up trash?
I've talked to kids because I used to be on the board for like the AFSP about other stuff. So I've done events where I've gone to like addiction events where I have had to speak. So.
Shut up, Nikki. You're too serious. God damn.
I've been trying to buy sheets, man.
You're still buying sheets?
Yeah, I can't find them. Like they keep saying cotton, but they all are microfiber when I click on them.
Then just get the microfiber. Why are you making this harder than it needs to be?
Because I make everything hard. Everything in my life is hard.
Yeah, you do.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Giggity, giggity.
Even delivery drivers?
No.
If a little hot delivery driver showed up, you inviting them in, Nikki? You had a long, stressful day at work. You just wanted some pizza to wind down. You open it up, and then fucking Leopold is there with his golden locks. He does this little hair thingy. You saying, you know what, Leopold? Come on in.
I got a tip for you, Leopold.
I think Leopold has a tip for you.
You guys, one day, if I never end up ever with somebody again, I'm gonna be that fucking cougar.
This is fucking delivery driver.
Am I already cougar? Because I'm over 30. If it's somebody younger than me, what
You gotta be in the 40s.
Okay.
I think 40 plus.
Is this a puma?
What? Those are different animals. It doesn't just graduate into a different.
I thought one was a younger.
This isn't Animorphs.
Can I be a bobcat?
Nikki, you fuck with Animorphs?
I do fuck with Animorphs.
Hell yeah.
Long time ago.
I didn't read those books. I was into Goosebumps, but I was into Goosebumps up until I realized I had to keep reading the shits, and I was like, you know what? I'm fine. Give me the
What do you
TV
mean you
show.
had to keep reading this
Because fucking R.L. Stein kept putting out more books, and I'm like, dude.
Well, yeah, you didn't have to read any books. It's just a book you could read. It's not like they stacked on top of each other. They're single serving stories.
I know, but if I wanted to know the stories, I had to keep reading, and that's where I was out. Give me the TV show. Don't give me 200 pages to read. Please. Begging you, R.L. Stein. Ruining my childhood.
I loved Goosebumps. It's probably where I got all my vocabulary. So I'm so spooky.
I loved Goosebumps, and then what were those white cover books with the sketches on them?
Shel
Choose Your Own Adventure?
No, I think you're talking about Shel Silverstein's books.
The Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
No, never mind. You're not talking about Shel
I
Silverstein.
don't know about that.
You're talking about like Where the Sidewalk Ends in, right?
Yeah.
Falling Up. I liked those too. I loved Chicken Noodle books too when I was younger.
Of course you do, Nikki. Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul.
Yeah, I loved them. Oh
more
my God,
more Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul.
I actually just got rid of those when I moved out of my house. I had a whole box of them.
Even more Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul. Chicken Noodle Soup for the calendar. Chicken Noodle Soup phrase of the day. You had all of that shit, didn't you?
Yeah, I totally did.
You definitely had one of those calendars where it's like a phrase a day as you rip off the day.
Yeah.
You still have one, don't you?
I've had those gifted to me in the past year.
Well, they know their audience.
That's what all my scraps pieces of papers are on the backside right now on my lyrics.
Is that what you thumbtack to the walls? The really good ones that I got to keep September 15th. Thumbtack.
Sometimes, yeah. Some of them are good.
What is the I was gonna ask, but I already know the answer. Is like the male equivalent of a cougar is, I guess, a pervert.
Slip it. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I guess you can't be over 40 hitting on a 20-year-old without somebody calling you a pervert, right?
I mean, yeah, people get real weird about that. I'm like, what? She said that she needed help with her math homework. I don't. No, like, it's funny because, yeah, like, the difference between sexual harassment and like flirting is like, well, was he hot? Right?
Right.
Like, that's the difference. Some fucking weirdo from work starts hitting on you. Oh, was he hot?
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason.
I don't know.
What'd you say, Nikki?
I said I feel like you should be like, was he respectful? Not like, you got it. I don't care.
I didn't make the rules. I didn't make it.
Let me ask from your perspective, Nikki, if like an older guy hits on you, does it matter if they're respectful or how they look? Which is priority here?
Is it at work?
Sure. Let's use that context.
Yes.
I feel like it really doesn't matter where the fuck we're at.
Yeah.
Respectful, because like if it was something like if they were my equal, like, and there's nothing in the policy, then what the fuck ever.
Bird, why are you shaking your head?
Because she's fucking not really telling the truth. Because if it was fucking ugly, then it'd be like, oh, thanks, but no, now I feel weird around you. Period.
I don't
Nikki,
go by that.
Let me ask you this, Nikki. Are you flirting with the hot guy at work? Like, do you have the work husband, or are you just like staying away from that?
I'm friends with everybody. And I know everybody equally.
I don't care if you're friends. I'm saying, are you?
Corner. When I was in the office, they put me like in the corner cubicle because I talked to everybody.
Oh, I know why they put you. Exactly. Yeah, I'm keeping Nikki
away from everybody. But I had like an extra empty cubicle next to me, so I had like my crock pot and shit there.
Guy from work comes up to you and says, I want to bury my face in your pussy and make you come all over my fucking face.
I don't care what you look like.
Now, if he's hot, that's one thing. If he's a fucking
I don't care what you look like.
Old monster, that's a different thing.
It's still the same. No, that is still the same.
It's not, though.
Yo, that's got to be a crazy like team.
I would take that directly to HR, but one I would probably fantasize about later, and the other one I wouldn't. That's it.
That's gotta be a crazy Teams notification. Is like, yo, I want to bury my face in your pussy. Come across the bottom of your screen while you're presenting in a meeting. It's like, what?
My god!
I'm gonna make you squirt on my abs, my rippling abs, versus I'm gonna make you squirt on my rippling rolls.
Yo, oh man,
100%.
shout out to Pat and Evil, Pat on our Discord. They were talking about that the other day. Is like people in like, because there was somebody at the stadium who was like sending like one of those freaky hot and heavy messages. Like, what kind of mood do you have to be in public to like send that to some like Bird? Would you ever send somebody like, yo, I want you to squirt in my mustache and then drizzle all over my? Would you ever send somebody that kind of a message?
No. Never.
Nikki, would you like to receive one of those messages?
No. I don't know. It depends.
What does it depend on? Like,
Who
are
is
you?
It depends.
Well, let me put it like this. What if it's a guy?
He's hot.
What if it's a guy that you've known for a while, kind of interesting, kind of cute, and he just like randomly says, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna hit the home run here, Nikki. I want you to squirt on my face, and you get that as a notification comes up. You scroll down, it says Nikki, want you to squirt on my face. Are you responding, or you swiping away, ignoring it?
I'd respond, but
what are you responding with?
Respond with humor to see, like, are you fucking like, what are you doing here?
Tell me your humorous response.
Wait, what did you say again?
Nikki, I want you to make it rain on my face with juices.
I will probably respond like, I'll make the juice rain on your face, or like something stupid that does not make sense to completely throw the conversation.
All right, now here's the curveball for you. What if he says OMW, on my way?
I'd be like, where the fuck you going, bro?
So Nikki's the hardball, like, I'm not gonna take it serious person.
I'm not.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't want to. If I don't have to cross that line, or if I don't.
Now, would you ever send a message?
Line I've thought about before. I'm trying to think of different like.
Well, let me put you in the other role. Like you known a guy while he's kind of cute. You're interested in him. One day you're up late drinking your little Nikki Jaeger bombs, and you're like, you know what? Fuck it. Are you sending like, I want to squirt on your face message to the guy?
Fuck. If it's tequila, maybe. And then the next day, be like, I was totally joking, bro. Please, nope. I don't want to fuck anything up.
Why would you back out? Why wouldn't you stay committed to the act?
Because that's liquid courage, and I know that's not. I wouldn't want to. If I was sober, I wouldn't do that. Like if it was someone that's like been like one of my really like close friends, or that I'd never look like that at them. Like when I have a friend dynamic, if someone's like in a relationship and stuff, you know, like that'll completely shut off that.
What if it's just a guy that you've known,
or if one of my friends like
what if it's just an acquaintance? What if it's just an acquaintance?
What if it's just a guy who lives in Texas and like pretty good at rapping, mixes your songs sometimes?
Oh my god.
What if?
Spend every week on a podcast with them.
What the fuck is happening right now? Okay.
Some liquid courage is what's happening. There is no question, Nikki.
There is no question. You guys are just running me around. No, there is a question.
What's wrong with liquid courage?
What I like when I just want to send that. Like, I don't know.
So if you have liquid courage, you don't own up to the liquid courage. You backtrack immediately.
There's always been an element of like that flirtation there, and if it's ever been hinted at, or like I have been aggressive because I can be if I'm.
I mean, I'm just saying it's just the guy that you've been flirting with for a while, and you finally just say, I want to take that leap of faith. You wouldn't commit to it. You just back out of it.
Wait, if you said what?
If it's somebody both of you have been flirting with each other, nothing, you're not friends, you're just acquaintances. You just kind of like, seeing what's up. You wouldn't commit. You had the liquid courage of tequila one night. You wouldn't stay committed the next morning after you woke up.
If I liked it, I guess I would.
There you go, Nikki. That's all we want to hear is that you would go squirt on some guy's face.
Why did we have to go through the
Yeah.
10 minutes of
Because I
preamble?
wasn't there's different scenarios.
Nikki,
Yeah,
there's
there's also a
Depends on my
difference between a
message.
fucking fat, ugly troll and a goddamn Brad Pitt saying the same fucking thing to you in a work setting. I didn't make the rules.
Nikki,
I
there's
don't like it.
God.
Nikki, we're all about empowerment here. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to squirt on a young man's face.
Holy shit, what is happening right now?
Liquid courage is what's happening.
Time, but like
Bird is amped up on energy drink, and I am just feeding off of his energy.
right, Moss? I'm
Off
just
of that
like,
waifu,
I
baby.
don't even know what to say.
Waifu cups. Get yourself some. Right after getting G food.
Oh, Zig, you just missed the best part of the show. I'm sorry you just got here. We just got Nikki to comply with squirting on people's faces.
Totally. It was kind of fucked up. I love you guys though.
It's kind of fucked up. That's
But
weird.
no, it was just a text message sent in a tequila drunken moment at the time in the scenario.
But I mean, I'm not a drinker, obviously, so you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But if you're like in the moment of, you know, liquid courage and it's somebody like you don't
if
just
it's somebody that I have a crush on, yeah, I'm not just gonna like send some random person like.
that's
hey,
what I
let me-
mean. It's like there's
hey, here's
something
my
there's
like-
something intentional about you're not just, you know, scrolling your contacts and saying, you know, hey, this person I'm gonna squirt on your face. There's so you find that one person. So there's like,
Or do you send it to everyone? Do you do a mass text?
Do I want to get 600 text messages back?
That would
No.
wait,
my God. How much money?
wait, Bird.
Yeah.
Nikki, did you just say that your squirt is so great that you would get 600 messages back if you just sent that to everybody?
I'm just saying, like, if it was, regardless of who was on my contact list, if it was like my grandma, she'd be like, what the fuck? Like, if you sent it to everybody on your list.
We're not
like,
saying everybody. We're just saying like the guys that you're interested in.
I don't even know half the people on my phone anymore.
I'm saying I want to know what dollar amount it would take for you to send "Let me squirt on your face" as a mass text to everyone in your phone.
Everyone is crazy.
Asking how much money?
How much money?
Yo, that would be great if phones let you do like
Everybody in my phone.
if phones let you do the blind carbon copy. That way you could do something like that. Like you're like, you know what? I'm gonna send this to 20 people.
It'd have to be a good number. It'd have to be a good
There's
number.
a number out there, right? Like there's
I'm thinking,
out there for anything.
what range would you guys think?
What's your breaking point, Nikki?
Probably like.
I'm curious what your range is before I give mine.
I know, that's what I'm trying to see.
These guys are playing poker here.
Mine's not like not like six figures.
Mine's 7 because I have work
You're
people. on
7
my phone.
figures?
Yeah, and I have a lot of
I
numbers.
was
in
gonna
my
say like
phone.
50,000. I'm like, I set up $50,000.
I was thinking $1 million, but it would have to be a number where I wouldn't have to work again, right? 'Cause I have work contacts in my phone where.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
I do too. I didn't think
I
about work
can't-
contacts at all. I thought about my
So,
family.
I'm
like,
gonna retire
I
off of this number. Yeah.
I didn't think about work. I would have to delete.
Here's the great thing about changing jobs. Here's the great thing about changing jobs and deciding not to immerse yourself in your coworkers is the only person I work with currently in my phone is my boss. So it's like free reign to just text anybody. Fuck these former coworkers. They know who I am now.
So you're saying
I got
let me squirt on your face to your boss. You're like,
I'm saying it.
Deal.
I'm saying if it was like a Russian roulette of the people in my contacts, you know, as far as my current work people, there's only my boss. So I'm like, I'll take that gamble.
Bro, so I think we talked about this on the pod before, but one of my favorite games, phone roulette.
Phone roulette, yeah.
Phone roulette, baby. I would do it right now with you.
Nikki's checking her contacts to see how dangerous of a game this is.
I have like so many goddamn numbers in my phone. It's crazy. So the odds, like you said, the odds of them landing on somebody I just don't give a fuck about, pretty good. So I can like switch phones with people and then like be totally comfortable texting whatever most of the time. Although it did backfire once where I gave my phone to my buddy who's hilarious, knows just how to fuck with me and my life. Landed on some girl that, you know, we hooked up in college, whatever. Didn't go too far. he sent her, I have stage 4 leukemia. I have no one else to talk to. And I've been, just, I need someone to talk to right now. Are you available? Something like that. Just super serious. I have cancer. I'm going to die. And, from my own rules, it's like, I can't respond until they respond. I'm not going to say it's a joke. It's a joke. So she never responded. And I was like, oh, well,
burn.
either she knows it's a joke or she doesn't care that I have cancer. Either way, a little weird.
I think it's 60-40. I think 60% she's like, you know what, that's Bird. And then 40% she's like, fuck him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been a good, smooth decade since we talked. So it's like, oh, yeah, I'm the one you want to go to with your cancer trauma? No, thanks. I wouldn't respond either.
Nikki, if you get a random text from somebody you haven't heard from in a decade and they just want a trauma dump, are you responding? I don't know why I'm asking you. Fucking yes.
Oh, trauma dump? Yes, please.
Sign me up. Subscribe.
I like to help people.
You can't help everybody, Nikki.
Why not?
Why not? Have you met people?
Yeah, they suck.
Have you met me and Bird, first and foremost?
But they're good still, too. I still love you guys.
I don't know why.
I do.
But I think me being your friend makes you guys a little bit happier, maybe. I hope.
It stresses me out on Sundays.
I'm sorry. I'm a flight risk. I'm just a risk.
It's not a flight risk. It's a depends risk.
A depends risk.
Yeah, ask a question. I get it depends.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why would I need depends?
Yeah, that means something else for us oldies.
Good night, Moss.
Night, Moss. What do you mean?
Let's see what it is.
Acknowledge. I said hi to you.
Guys, can y'all hold down the fort for like 5 minutes? I'm thirsty and I don't have any more drinks.
Ooh, you should get some waifu juice.
I'll see what I have.
Girl stockings.
I'll be back. Nikki, you're in charge. Nikki, lead the talk show.
All right. Love you, Moss.
He's not leaving. He's just teasing. But yeah, drop some topics in the chat. We'll riff. We'll answer your questions. We'll do whatever you want. We're just a couple dancing monkeys on stream. So feel free. Say some weird shit. Let's get weird with it.
Do whatever you want. What is happening?
Whatever. We'll do whatever. Welcome to the Sunday podcast where we do whatever the audience wants. Colts with the dub over Baltimore.
I need my fantasy's poop in the bed.
I'm looking at my fantasy too.
My young
Mark Andrews.
Okay, but I fucking didn't take out Jones. Because I just didn't see it. I knew he was questionable and I meant to move him and I forgot.
I'm lucky I put Tua in over Burrow. Like Burrow for the last couple weeks has just been kicking me in the dick. And yeah, like sure he's injured, whatever, but I took him way higher than I should have in the draft because I like watching my quarterbacks games, and Cincinnati's usually pretty fun to watch, you know?
Yeah. I have picked Kirk Cousins way late in the fucking draft, and I'm like, hey, because I had Subway Trev on because I was double dipping with him and Ridley, but I have Jefferson too, so I'm like, let's go.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, but yeah, that's when I also left. No, Aaron Jones, I left out. My other league, I have Geno Smith. I shit the bed on quarterbacks. And then I have, he got freaking 5 points. I don't even know who the other guy is.
5 points? Damn.
He got 5 points. Oh, God, he's not. Is he not Indy? Who's the other? Dallas? No. Who the fuck is my other quarterback?
I was watching the Seahawks game before I came over here.
Oh, Jones. Sorry. You were watching the Seahawks game?
Yeah, I was, from 10 in the morning, 10:30 really, by the time I got there, kicking it at a shitty dive bar, having some beers, hanging with friends. The Seahawks game is always like the 1 o'clock one, it seems. So, yeah, that's as a fan of the Seahawks. It's like, all right, I'll watch basically half and like 5 minutes into the third and then fuck off.
Yeah. I like the Seahawks. I like the Seahawks because I love their fucking uniforms. I love their colors. I love wearing their colors. I fell in love with
You have
them
Seahawks
one year
gear?
when they played New England. Like we had to dress up. Like when I was working in a bar, I made like specific. I made Seahawks shots, like and stuff that were like layered, different colors and stuff.
That
They were
sounds
so
dope.
cool. It's so much fun.
I didn't know you were a bartender who could make layered shots.
Yeah, I used to do
Why
like
didn't we do that?
colored shots where I do towered. I can pour like 10 shots at once. I can blow fire. I used to flare. I was a flare
Okay, next time you come to Portland, we're doing that shit. That sounds super fun.
I love flare bartending. I'll get out my bottles and practice.
Hell yeah, let's do
Nikki,
it.
can you swallow swords?
I haven't tried. I probably.
I don't want you to hurt yourself. I'm just
Depends.
asking. I'm just asking. I'm just
probably not.
asking.
If it was a plastic sword, maybe.
Nice. I've always been interested, like, how much can you really make doing that for a living? Like, is that really a lifestyle, going around swallowing shit?
I mean, that's like the circus, isn't it?
I mean, it's been since the ancient, like, fucking Wild West days, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's not. I don't know.
I've never tried
It's
to
not
market
that interesting,
myself.
right?
Fire breathing, you know, whatever. I've never tried to market myself that way.
Why not?
I don't know.
There's
I
a
can
guy
go
in my
on
frat
Facebook
that
now.
literally, like, every party he would, like, just swig alcohol and then blow fire. And then just be like, oh, yeah, like, you see, like, I'm about to go blow fire. Everyone come check.
I love fire
Come on,
blowing.
guy.
What's the appeal of drinking the drinks that are on fire? Like, does that make it cooler? Does it make it taste better? Like, what is it? What is the? I've seen so many videos of people burning their fucking faces off that I don't understand. Like, why would you want to drink something in flames? Help me understand.
It's just the spectacle.
Yeah.
Spectacle. I mean, so I went to a fancy restaurant last night. They literally had an Instagram logo next to like half of the cocktails of like, oh, this one's real Instagram worthy, which is crazy. I got a drink called Tiffany & Co., which literally came in a big giant blue present that they opened the top of the lid. They took the drinks out of it, and for no reason, I was like, just give me my alcohol, please. You don't need to bring it out in a giant fucking box this big.
You would think with the explosion of Instagram and people taking pictures of their food that Benihana's would be more relevant, but it seems like people would rather take pictures of like coffee, cake, bullshit like that. Whole fucking chef putting on a show here. Give them some glory.
Those people are underappreciated.
But I do hate Benihana's because they make you sit with a bunch of other random motherfuckers. Like, I don't want to share my table with 6 strangers. Give me a like personal chef to cook my shit and entertain me. I don't care about Barbara's order of fried rice and Jim's order of, I don't know, broiled shrimp or whatever the fuck he's getting on the other side of the table.
Question from the chat. Am I a bird? Yes. Yes, I am. I am a dinosaur, mostly dinosaur, partially sparrow, some part chicken hawk. I have feathers. They are very sticky at all times. Sticky ass feathers.
Why are they sticky?
Just doing bird shit, you know, just birding around.
Bird shit is pretty appropriate, on brand.
Mm-hmm. You know what though? With all these people having their binoculars on me and shit. Paparazzi.
You feel fly in that jacket, don't you?
Nah.
That's your little. That's your little. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna own the show jacket.
I think this is just you projecting that because you think I look fly, and yeah, I do. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm not even gonna acknowledge that.
It's what it is. You're
No,
like, you look
definitely
fly
not.
right now. You look fly right now, and I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you.
No, I'm just noticing you have a little bit of swagger about yourself, and I didn't know if it was the jacket or something else going on.
No, it's because of the day drinking. For sure. It's because of the day drinking for sure. What kind of freaky bird shit do I do? Oh, I turn my head in a full 360. I eat out of the garbage. There's a lot of freaky shit that I do as a bird.
Fucking Seinfeld, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an episode for that too. Nikki, what do you have a piece of clothing that you put on that makes you feel fly about yourself? You have like a bra. You have a bra that makes the girls look.
I have an
extra
outfit that makes me feel fly when I wear it. I wore it in Texas.
Which one?
It was my high-waisted, like pattern pants with like my long, flowy brown shawl and like my white crop top.
Wait. You're talking about those amoeba pants?
What do you mean amoeba pants?
The pants with the little bacteria all over them?
Like yeah, the designs.
Nah, man.
I like that outfit.
Okay.
But my one pair of shorts too make me feel fly. The ones I wore in Portland that I sang karaoke in because I move them and my butt cheeks look so fly in them.
You got a little
like Pika cheek, so cute.
Pika cheek.
Little butt cheek hanging out the back.
Pika cheek.
Little butt cheek hanging out the back.
That's
Yeah,
fire.
Pika cheek.
Pika cheek.
I
is
love flowy
fucking
clothes.
fire.
They're fun.
Nikki loves flowy clothes. I don't think Nikki likes flowy clothes. I think Nikki just likes anything that's tie-dye or anything that looks.
I love tie-dye.
Yeah, she goes into the store, just any store. It's like, y'all got hippie shit? I'm like, yeah, we got some hippie shit.
I'm like, show me your boho.
Show me the thrift section, please.
Yeah, this is literally like a men's like.
Do you feel like you can wear clothes of a dead person?
I have my uncle's shirt I wear.
Yeah,
It's
your uncle
morbid.
dead.
Yeah, he passed away. It's what I got, like, it's from the Super Bowl. So, like, it's my Super Bowl shirt I wear. So he watches, like, the game with me.
Which Super Bowl?
And it's for, oh, God, I don't know which one it's from. I think it's from, I don't know what the Roman numerals are. I'm so bad with Roman numerals.
Sounds really special to you.
No, it's in there. It's in my up in my dresser. It's one of the shirts that I don't pack away in like my boxes and stuff, but it's like 20 something.
Do you know how many Super Bowls there have been, Nikki?
40, 42, 43.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I don't know what the X's and stuff are. It's really bad.
You don't know Roman numerals?
No, I don't. I really need to learn that.
I mean, I can understand like not knowing the huge letters, but the basics like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
LV, I. What is L?
50?
20?
Right?
50? I don't know.
I think L's 50. It could be 100. I don't know.
30? 20?
It's like 50 or 20. I don't know. Fuck, we're not Roman. They're
Yeah.
gone.
What?
You guys are trying to make me feel dumb.
What am I, from Italy?
None of us know. I don't know what the fucking numbers are on it.
That empire is long
It's not
gone.
X's. I know that. X and a V, I think. It's X20?
No, 10.
V is 5.
Yes.
And XXX just means 30, not
Okay.
fucking porno. Like tentacle porn. Not braille tentacle porn. all right?
Bird, if a cougar came on to you, would you acknowledge her?
Yeah, then definitely.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, if she's hot. I don't
I'll
know.
go look at the shirt. But
I'm
yeah, that's
attracted
what I got from.
I
So
feel
I wear
like
that dead person shirt.
I've been attracted to older women. I've dated older women.
Is there too old for you, or is it just depends on looks and personality? Not in that order, of course.
I think that it would be wrong of me to judge somebody just from a strict numbers hard standpoint. But yeah, there's probably a number that's a little too much. I think if I was just off the top, gun to the head, what's too old for you? I'm like, 47?
Okay.
Okay.
I figured it would be a little higher. I don't know.
I mean, 50 sounds crazy. Like, that sounds nuts. But it's not that far away. You know, I'm like 47 myself. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we're getting up there. 50
Yeah.
isn't. 50 isn't.
What's your number? What's too old for you guys?
I'm 32.
Yeah. What's old for you?
I know. We know that.
Yeah, probably 50 will probably be cut off.
50. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like Silver Fox or I don't know.
You gotta be fucking stunning as a 50-year-old to get this young fucking dick.
That is a crazy statement to say. You gotta be stunning to get this young dick. What confidence you must have, young sir.
You have no idea.
Um,
What's your number?
I'm trying to think because it's not necessarily a number for me. It's like more of like, how likely am I to get bored of this person? Like, what do we really having? Like, at what age threshold will I?
Is it nothing in common?
Yeah, not even nothing in common, but like, at what point will we not get along anymore? Right?
Well, so that's a different like I could never date. There's a different number between could you hook up with somebody that looks a certain way at this age versus could you date somebody in this age bracket? That's different altogether.
I mean, think of it like this. Some of the people that we idolized in like your celebrity crushes as youth, they're up there like in their 50s and 60s now. So I'm not saying that like, you know, if Selma Hayek rolls up and she's like, yo, Dice, get in the limo. I'm not saying, oh, you're 60. Fuck that. I'm getting in the limo.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think in terms of like, okay, well, like, I don't want to be with some like 65-year-old working in a call center and I got to hear about like your manager's bullshit every day. Like that's what's going through my mind is like,
sure.
I think probably like around early 50s is probably a cutoff for that kind of bullshit. Yeah.
I mean, I look at everything through the lens of how does this impact my life?
Right? And you also don't want somebody who's retired because they're just fucking like they're bored.
They have nothing to do except for like pay attention to you. And
I don't want attention. Leave me the fuck alone, please. Yeah.
I've got a podcast, babe. Every Sunday, you know this.
I also think I don't want to be called like Sunny Boy or some other bullshit.
Oh yeah. Dude, old people nicknames are kind of the worst.
They're horrible. Like, if you start throwing out old people nicknames for like young people, then I'm definitely out. Like, don't call me Sunny Boy, don't call me Whippersnapper, don't call me Youngin.
Well, what about in a sexual context? She's like, oh yeah, Whippersnapper.
Give it to me, Whippersnapper. Give it to me, Johnny Boy.
Let me squirt on your face, Whippersnapper, is the text that gets sent to you from the phone roulette.
What the fuck?
Sugar plum,
our own devices. This is why we need women representation on this show. We go off.
I leave for 2 minutes.
Yeah. It's too off the rails.
I'm like, I hear it's Friday face whippersnapper.
Give me that dick, Whippersnapper.
That.
What, this young dick? You old bitch.
Wow.
I'm talking to Salma Hayek directly at this point.
Yeah, neat. You must be young if your kid crush is Megan Fox. Megan Fox is like our age or younger. Yeah, Megan Fox is younger than us.
Slightly, not too far below.
She was my girl crush, like when she was in Transformers. I was like,
I remember the thing with her. Wasn't her thing that she had like weird thumbs or some shit, like weird shaped fingers or thumbs or something.
Oh yeah, like
she had like a weird looking thumb.
Yeah, it was the thumbs.
Yeah, man. Neat. You're young, man.
Oh yeah, 17.
Yeah, you got to get up on the Selma Hayek, the Jada Pinkett Smiths,
Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, she's our age. Penelope Cruz, Jennifer Aniston.
For him, our age is fucking ancient. So yeah, Aubrey Plaza is like rolling around in her grave for that.
How old is Aubrey?
Like 33, probably. Like maybe actually probably exactly our age.
I think she's young. I think she's around Nikki's age.
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's instead of spewing bullshit. Instead of spewing bullshit, let's actually do something.
We do.
I think she's 32.
39. She's 39.
She's 39? Really?
Yeah. So she's older. Old fuck.
What if Aubrey Plaza hit you with, give me that that young whippersnapper cock right now.
Dude, I would whippersnap it off right in her pussy. I would snap it off in it, and she can
Jeez.
keep it. She can keep it. I don't care.
Yeah, they're never talking to us if we become famous. Like
No.
I heard what y'all said about us.
Bro,
Fuck away
I've
from-
already snuck into her DMs with the fucking song I made about her twice. I should probably try harder, huh?
They didn't send you like an official restraining order?
Not yet. I sent it to Chris Pratt too, so he could show her his best friend.
I've heard some not so nice things about him. How are we feeling on Chris Pratt?
I've heard some not so nice things too.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I haven't heard anything.
I'm mid. I'm
mid too, because I don't really care about celebrity gossip. I think he's funny, but I've heard that he was an asshole to the what's her name that he broke up with, the chick from that one show, Scary Movie, blonde chick.
Oh, Anna Faris?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely clipping whippersnap. My God. Yeah, that's definitely a clip. See, please clip that. I will feature that front page so that people who subscribe to us on Twitch, when they log in, they can see D-Bird saying, "I will whippersnap that cock."
As soon as I leave.
Well, don't leave.
I won't. I will never leave again. I'm sorry, guys.
You got to keep us in mind.
I feel like Chris Pratt, all of the characters he plays are so dope. And then you hear about some of the real life shit where I'm like, no. Like, stop telling me more about his real life. Like, I don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think most people that we idolize are nice people genuinely. So I don't care. I'm not probably a nice person genuinely either. I mean, I'm nice to people that I am nice to, but I can definitely be a dick. So I wouldn't want people to, get a hard on for me and then find out I'm walking around here like Michael Jordan, telling people off. What is your question, King Zig?
You could have just typed it because
Yeah,
we see this. You don't have to wait to be called on, right? Like, we're just kind of bullshitting.
Now I got to filibuster until your fucking question is typed out.
Yeah. You have permission to post.
You ever heard black people use cock? Never heard girls.
Read it out loud, Dice.
I'm not.
You ever
Going on right now.
you ever heard black people legitimately use the word cock? I've met black girls that said it. If I ever said cock during sex, they would go dry. Let me think about that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know black people that say cock. They usually just say dick or junk.
Learning so much.
It's like when I asked you guys, it's been a while, but I asked you guys if you say like boo boo, poo poo.
No.
Black people say that. We still say that. Like, I need to go boo boo.
No, that sounds like some fucking. Oh, are we in kindergarten? Like,
Yeah.
that's
We
crazy.
still are. We just grew up, just bigger.
All right. I mean, that's kind of how all humans are, right? It's just like, oh, I'm just a kindergartner, but just bigger.
Yeah, cock is definitely cock is offensive. I think that's what it is. If a black person says cock, it's really coming out in an offensive manner. There's nothing like casual about saying the word cock.
Well, let me let you in on a little milk secret. I don't, regularly use this as vernacular. I don't have some feeling about you should or shouldn't use it. I will say I've met plenty of white girls that get turned on by such descriptive language.
Cock?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say that there's one exception, and this is probably and we've had this conversation before here. I think it was before you joined, King Zig, but maybe it's like a Southern thing, but there was one phrase that we use cock in, it's cock strong. Like when there's somebody who's known as the tough guy in the neighborhood, that motherfucker's cock strong. But in terms of referencing the actual penis, as you would say, no, we don't say cock. Dick.
It's like, yeah, I mean, suck my dick is universal. Suck my junk doesn't work. Suck my cock is like, oh, that's like an offer. It's not like a funny thing, right? That's the difference.
Want some cock.
Yeah, that's the difference.
It's like an offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Dick. Cock Diesel. Cock Diesel motherfuckers in the neighborhood walking around like Debo, shaking everybody down. Yeah, that's what we use cock for. But we don't use it as like
Graphic.
I saw a
I
guy,
was 17-year-olds.
Flip
I saw-
that.
I saw a guy on a motorcycle. He did that to a car in front of me, and I don't know what the car did. I guess he was just going too slow, but he like looks back at the guy and he's like, I'm like, damn, man, it's fucked up.
Forever one of the best comedy clip shows was Whitest Kids You Know, the slow jerk off scene. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I saw it long ago, but I haven't seen it enough to visualize it.
So it's like two coworkers talking over, a water fountain. One of goes like, "Hey, how was your weekend?" The guy starts telling a boring story. The other guy's like, "Oh," and then like he gets super offended, and then like the other guy starts talking about whatever, and then the other guy starts slowly like pretending to massage it, and like staring at him intently in the eyes. And he's like, no, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to just do it fast and then let it go, versus like slow and like stare at me.
Nikki, is this offensive?
I do that to people.
What do you mean? Wait, why?
I've done that to people before.
Like the little jerk off motion?
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here.
In what scenario did you do that?
That's definitely a Caucasian trait. There's no, I don't know if Zig can verify, but I've never seen a black person walk around and be like, fuck off, cocksucker.
I've done that. Like I used to have real bad road rage.
Yo, cocksucker is definitely the Caucasian like go-to phrase for like when they're getting irate. Like when tension's building up, it's definitely the fuck off cocksuckers coming out right there.
Yeah, basically.
You got road rage, Nikki?
I used to have road rage, yes.
How do you used to have road rage? How do you grow out of road rage?
I don't get mad at that anymore.
I don't believe you for some reason. I
just look at this guy now.
Okay. All right.
As many times as I've seen you like say, "Fuck, what the fuck?" I don't think your road rage is just gone. I think you've just distributed it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or you just stop driving.
No, you never stop driving. You drive like
driving to work during rush hour.
The double open hand to the pelvic, suck it. Yeah, there was a time
I miss those days.
Yeah, I've done that. I did that a couple days ago.
I saw a picture, a meme earlier today where it's like, there was a time, Bird probably remembers, there was a time when we were in school where you would get in trouble for doing that because everybody was like, yeah, suck it.
Dude, I did it all the time. I was like third and fourth grade. I was a menace on the playground. And I would always get in trouble from those little playground dudes like, hey, don't throw gravel at each other. I'd be like, suck it. And then they're like, you're going to the principal's office every time. I still did it. Over and over, and I no less than 50 times.
It was the ultimate comeback. Like it's like the moment somebody gets on your nerves, it's like, you know what? Suck it.
I do that.
Did you do straight up and down, or did you do the X?
Oh, definitely the X.
You always gotta do the X. You gotta hit the X.
Yeah, I thought the people who did the up and down were a little bit weird. Like,
what?
That's graphic. This is cool.
Yeah, you're doing like a little pelvic thrust. I'm telling you to get the hell out of my vicinity.
Yeah. Honestly, okay. I feel like our boy Rogue needs a little bit of Riz, as the kids say. I think that would be the funniest way to pick up a girl at a bar.
Suck it.
Yeah, just like point at her and be like, "Pooh." Just see what happens.
Nikki, you know what's about to happen now.
I know.
Guy at the bar points at you. You acknowledging him or you turning around?
Hell yeah.
Perfect response.
I mean, we could have a little fucking battle of
non-verbal fucking.
I love it. I'd be like, do you want to get married?
We would probably end up getting a drink after.
Yeah, I would crack up. I'd be like, you're in. You win.
I know most of the offensive hand gestures are male orientated. Do women have like a female, thing that y'all do to each other? Is there like a boob one that y'all throw at each other?
Yeah, they suck it. But that's like really ourselves. So that's kind of like self.
Does that wait, when you guys do that, does that mean you're down and ready, or does that mean like what does that mean?
That's how I would take it. If I was seeing me give it.
If you do the little mouth gesture, that means hey.
What else the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm just a curious young black man.
Yes. That
Don't
means,
say it.
Hey,
Don't say it.
get it over here. No, but I'm trying to think of like silent things we would do.
Like like a chick across the room, she's like flicking her hair at you, she's sassing you off. What hand gesture do you throw back at her to say fuck out of here?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Flip.
you the little
I flip. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bitch.
So basically what Nikki's saying is
flip. Like you can go now.
basically what Nikki's saying is men take it to the extreme. We're like, we got to be graphic. We have to explicitly say like what we want you to do to get the fuck away from us. Like fuck off, suck it, cocksucker. What other offensive things do we have?
I can't wait till your son grows up and watches back these old episodes.
I love it. Archive.
Archive this shit. Well, he found one. Archive them all.
Okay.
I don't know that this is any worse than like Roblox at this point.
That's true.
Let me ask you this. I'll tell you how bad it is. Have you heard of something called Skibbity Toilet?
No.
It's literally a toilet with a fucking human head popping out of it, like doing erratic motions and singing a sped up version of Timbaland's song with Nelly Furtado. I forgot what the fuck it's called.
Promiscuous Girl?
Yeah, no, not that one. It's the other one. When you see us in the club, we be acting all night. That shit.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Skibbity Toilet. Look it up whenever you're bored enough to want to see a head sticking out of a toilet. There's a whole fucking story arc about it. The toilets are battling camera head people, and I see it. I must have blocked like 50 YouTube channels on his iPad last night, and he's back again watching shit.
Back again with Skibbity Toilet.
It's like for every 50, and that's the thing that kills. Yeah, give it to me. That's it, Zig. Yeah, that's the thing that kills me about YouTube. It's not like it was when like we started out, like, you know, when the internet was fucking new. Is like there was like a finite number of things. Like you can block 50 Skibbity Toilets. There's 50 billion more Skibbity Toilets out there. Quote that.
Meanwhile, your son went full QAnon and just started saying JFK is coming back. You're like, what? Enough internet for you, young child.
Yeah, the internet raised us all, and then some of us harmful.
My nephew's going about Elon Musk.
What?
My nephew's going about Elon Musk.
What about Elon Musk?
I think he's gonna save the planet.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
They're young. They're really little. They watch the YouTube stuff. My sister's like, no, you stop that now.
I don't have a problem about Elon Musk existing, but saving the planet is extreme. And for how old is your nephew?
They're 7 and 8.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a problem. He's going to be looking up Andrew Tate videos next.
Yeah, if my kid walks out and starts spewing things about Elon Musk, I'm taking.
They learn about him in school, I think, in like social studies.
I mean, sure. I mean, my kid walks around saying he wants a Tesla.
Like, yeah, they say just whatever they hear, you know.
Yeah.
However they take it, that's how they're taking
adults do too.
But,
who do you think is worse, like older people watching strange videos on YouTube, or young people watching strange videos on YouTube? Which is the worst segment?
What is a strange video to you? First,
like the propaganda stuff.
Oh. Which one's weirder?
No, which one's worse for society? Old people watching propaganda or young people
watching it? Because old people are just they're so swayed anyways. I don't know. Old people spread a lot of misinformation.
But you don't think the young people can at least grow out of it and learn different?
The young people might be able to suss it out. Old people only go to one source and they're like, "This is true. It's on the internet." And so it might be worse than old people's hands. Like something on Facebook, share it and run with it.
Now, Nikki, I'm sure
My friend Bobby's cousin's uncle sister said this was true and it happened. They're like, this fucking happened.
Nikki, I'm sure you keep in contact with your family. I'm sure you got a text from Nana one day. It's like, oh, the solar panels, they're gonna cause cancer one day, aren't they?
Yeah, I get stuff like that all the time.
Fucking old people, right?
Here's
Say it, Nikki. Say it. Fucking old people.
It's mostly scams I get calls about. Like, is this a scam? And I'm like, yes, it's a scam if you think it's a scam. Do not click it.
Where's Ray when you need him?
I try to have some empathy only for the fact that like the world has changed so much since they knew what the world was, right? You get retired, you dive into your hobbies, you start just not paying attention to the way of the world. You wake up one day and this internet thing that used to be an America Online chat room where you'd, proposition 40-year-old fucking hookers for cyber sex now has become a super highway full of conspiracies. Ah! Yeah.
Like,
how much do y'all think a hooker costs?
$20.
$20?
Just kidding.
Where are you getting your hookers from?
Yeah, Craigslist maybe. And that's like a sad hand job behind the McDonald's.
Take it from like my dad's perspective on technology changing. Like he's said this to me. He's like, it's hard because I'll get frustrated with him sometimes because like he just doesn't get it. And he was born in the 40s, so like he's like, I went from not having like television. He's like, and now he's like, I never in a million years would I fathom that I'm talking to you in a box from across, like the state.
Called a phone, idiot.
And like he never would have imagined that, like, because he likes color TV and stuff and everything.
No, fuck that. The old people need to get with the times because they watched the Jetsons the same as we did. We didn't have fucking FaceTime either, and I fucking grew into the shit.
Well,
no, but it's a lot. It's overwhelming.
At the same time we did, right?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, okay, 1996 comes out. You had the same access to the shit that I did.
Old fucks.
They didn't want to change with the times.
Ageism happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are definitely being ageist.
You know how old typewriters are? Way older than fucking computers.
My favorite thing to write on.
Yeah.
Fucking love the sound of a typewriter.
King Zig knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, that shit is the worst. But yeah, man, old people, they grew up with the technology the same way we did. I mean, I didn't. I'm waiting on the flying car still. I don't know how I'm going to drive a flying car.
So then do you think that it's harder to teach old dogs new tricks? Or you think it's harder for an elderly person to learn the technology? Like if they were like already 50 when computers came around?
I think that people have a propensity for learning, and we're realizing as people get older, those are the people that would have been weeded out if the jobs today existed in their times. Like jobs, industry, supply chain, everything was a lot simpler back then. We didn't have a global economy. We had a regional economy, and sometimes we went to India and we got spices and cloths and stuff like good old Christopher Columbus did. But now it's like, well, I can get on WhatsApp and I can get scammed by somebody in China looking for some cryptocurrency in a heartbeat, just like that. And they're not used to that. And I think if this same platform of technology existed back then, they would have been lost in the shuffle and they would have been weeded out. And I'm not by any means saying your dad is, dumb or anything. I'm just saying like the knowledge gap of what you need to know now to be a functional adult is hugely different and more complex than it was back in like the early 30s, 40s, 50s. Like you could have been a coal mining kid at 16 and that would have been your life for 60 years and you would have retired. Now it's like, oh, well, I got to know how to flip a burger. Oh, wait, now I got to know how to send an email. Now I got to know how to like configure this system and know, when this message pops up, I got to do these 3 things for this one customer, but this customer says, fuck you guys, I want it this way. Like you got to know so many different things now that the level of complexity is much different. And I'm just saying like what you need to know is a whole lot different than what they needed to know.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that it's a bad thing that those jobs don't exist anymore? Coal mining.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's a horrible thing because like even for myself, I wish I could make a career out of doing some basic, simple shit and just like not have to think about where my career is headed. I got to worry about my fucking future, the future of this company. Let me go and fucking coal mine, in a safe condition. with some canaries and stuff, and do that for like 50 years and retire.
Nikki?
For the old jobs, I think some of the old jobs were really like unsafe.
I mean, if they were with OSHA standards of today.
Oh, okay. Well, my cat scared me.
They're not. Let's be honest. None of them are. It's like, OSHA, no. Like, you're still fucking slamming a pickaxe into some fucking mine that's going to collapse on your goddamn head.
Yeah, I think that stuff shouldn't be done by people.
I mean, it's safer now. They can.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Even when we had OSHA stuff, I was definitely riding the electric forklift around the warehouse like it was a go-kart.
You need to be careful with that.
Bitch almost tipped over a couple times, but you learn how to handle it. What do you mean I need to learn how? I was good on it. Forward, stop. There was no backwards. It's only forwards, baby. Fast forward.
Well, this has been a pretty good podcast, huh?
It's been a fucking wild ride.
Has it? I don't know. I think this was one of those questionable episodes.
I think people love the questionable ones. And it's not like anyone's ever going to go back and rewatch this. Wink. Your son totally isn't going to see this.
I went back and rewatched episodes yesterday.
He's too busy watching heads pop out of toilets, battling people with camera faces to... I mean, he thinks I'm a YouTube star and he wants to stream, but I'm like, no, bro.
Yeah, nah, man. You can't do that.
Taylor Swift at the Chiefs games with Travis Kelce mom?
Yeah,
what is dating? Huh?
The whole fucking rumor is Travis Kelce is dating Taylor Swift. She showed up in the family box with Travis Kelce's family. I would say, 1, who cares? 2, yeah, probably likely. Like, why is it so weird that Taylor Swift is dating a good-looking professional athlete?
Would y'all date a celebrity?
Yeah.
Would y'all date a celebrity?
100%. 1,000%. Would you?
I don't know. I question that all the time. Like, celebrities run in weird circles already, and it's kind of... I think of it like this. Like, a lot of the celebrities, like the basketball, the actors and stuff, they pretty much are in this massive orgy of swapping partners constantly. But also, like, the spectacle of what people go through. Like, I don't know that I would... They would have to be really dope person for me to want to go through that bullshit. I'll put it like that. Like, not even just from a celebrity aspect of having to do appearances and stuff like that, but just from dealing with people, like, just feeling like they can approach you and say whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. I was actually talking to Zone about that, where, like, I guess when he was DJing for a certain famous, semi-famous underground rapper, he kind of warned his girlfriend at the time of, like, yo, you know, the more I post about you on Facebook, the more these weirdo fans are going to search you out. And, like, it fucking happened, right? Like, he tried to warn her against it. She's like, you never post about me on Facebook publicly, kind of, you know, jabbed him until he, like, was like, all right,
you asked for it.
Her. And
he did this. He's like, here we go, cocksucker.
She has all these fucking friend requests from weirdos who are diving down rabbit holes 5 layers deep of, like, the tour DJ's girlfriend of one of their favorite artists. That is a level of weird.
Yeah. And I got a bunch of random requests over the last week. I don't know what for, but I'm like, I got like 4 or 5 random Facebook requests, and I'm like, I'm not famous. I don't know you. I don't have any mutual friends. And who are you people? And why do you want to be friends with me on Facebook? I don't know. I feel like Nikki would enjoy it, though.
All the other random people?
Yeah.
I love random people.
Exactly.
I'm team don't add me unless we're friends. And I've definitely denied some people from the Discord before. I feel like I got out of the habit and started being like, oh, yeah, I guess you can follow me on social media. But it's like, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to, you know, be out there like that. Like my social media is for me and my friends to joke around on. I'm not like out there promoting music left and right at this point.
Bird, do you think you could date Kim K?
I'd be up for the challenge.
I would too. I have this funny picture saved of like she posted a picture of back when she was with Kanye, of Kanye sleeping, and she's like, side chicks be like, and then somebody commented, "Isn't that the bed that Ray J slayed you in?" It's fucking hilarious.
That's good.
It's like dealing with shit like that is like, man, who would be worth it? I think Kim K would be worth it. She seems cool.
I honestly don't find her as attractive as everyone else seems to. I also think probably she'd be a little bit of a nightmare personality wise for who I am and like what I'm all about. I don't know that it'd be a personality match, but I'd give it a shot.
I feel like probably a lot of the challenges with her, and I'm just speculating here. I don't know Kim K. I'm not a celebrity gossiper. Don't quote me, blogs. Don't quote me. But I feel like a lot of the challenges with being with her would come from dealing with her family, not her in particular.
Sure. Oh yeah,
Probably.
Well, I think she's probably one that like got the level of fame and the level of scrutiny that you would go through as the partner, right? Like, oh, I was just trying to eat a fucking McDonald's cheeseburger with my shirt off, and now I have like 1,000 pictures circulating on the internet of my fat ass just slamming a burger, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, so for all the celebrity women out there, the good thing about me is I don't leave the house. So you don't have to worry about scandalous photos of me like doing this in public. You don't have to worry about me like with my shirt off at the beach looking out of shape and making you look bad. So, you know, if you want a homebody, you know, somebody you can just order around and just give a monthly stipend so I can just, you know, buy video games and spend on my WCR Discord. I'm your guy.
I do leave the house, and I'm a fucking menace. I will embarrass you. You are going to be so embarrassed by all the things that I choose to do in my daily life. Sorry about it.
Nikki, make your pitch for the pervs.
For the pervs?
Yeah, I mean, we can't say cougars because, you know, they're guys. Like the John Travoltas of the world.
I will keep you company and take care of you.
Bring you rocks.
You can flaunt me around like your little trophy.
Do you want to be a trophy wife?
No, but like if I could have freaking an actual successful music career, I'd probably do it. Kidding. No.
So you'd con your way into a music career?
No, if I could help everybody. No. If I could help everybody.
Nikki, before we die, I'm going to beat the living shit out of help everybody out of your
why? If I can make enough money, then I know that like my family and everybody's okay. Like it'd be okay.
Fuck them.
What? Why?
Because that's why.
Because that's
Ow, God damn it.
Yeah. Big shout out. Suck it.
No, I think that I wouldn't mind being a trophy wife like that either. I like being looked at. It makes me feel good.
Well, hey, the next delivery guy that shows up to your door, do one of these motions and see where it takes you.
It's a delivery guy.
You never know. It could be like an undercover CEO situation.
What you got against delivery guys?
Yeah, hold on. What the fuck's
I used to work with delivery guys. I'm good.
I used to be a delivery guy. What are you saying?
I don't want to support a man.
You saying that they can't support a family?
I don't know.
Are you deliveryist?
It sounds like
Oh my God. Stop making me seem like a dick. I'm just
deliveryist.
Oh my God. I'm done.
Nikki.
No.
Nikki.
What? Fuck you.
All right. Any other random topics that the audience would like us to cover before we get out of here? Going once, going thrice.
Yeah, let's leave it to those fucks to dictate our lives and our future. They have our best interests at heart.
They do. They look out for us. No, I'm just lying. I'm just kidding. They hate us. I feel like. All right, we're gonna get out of here. What's today? Sunday. What happens next? The Tuesday show.
Tuesday.
Rogue Jepson is back in his motherland, the colonizers.
Back in his mother land.
Mm. Jay, did you watch some Skibbity Toilet today? Did you watch some Skibbity Toilet today?
Yeah.
How does the song go?
Skibbity dog delicious. Skibbity dong me.
All right. Calm down. I've heard enough. All right.
Tip that chair over.
On Tuesday, the British crew will be back. Wednesday, we'll be back with the music review show, and then Friday, I think they're trying to figure out some sort of rotation or something. I don't know. And then Saturday, we'll have the anime watch party at 11 p.m. Central. So whatever time zone you're in, you can join us. It'll happen with or without you. And then I guess Nikki wants to watch some more Running Man, so I'll try to find a day and time stay awake and alert and watch some Korean television together. Did I miss anything?
Bro, god damn it.
Just pee on your shoe?
No, my fucking dog is just whatever. Let's get out of here.
Tell us about your dog, Bird. Vent to your friends.
The whole fucking time I've heard him like just ripping at something. I was like, oh, that's weird. He's been throwing around a ball the whole time. It was his dog bed. There's like, I look down, there's fluff all over the fucking floor. He's just been ripping at his dog bed this whole time. So if anyone needs a dog, let me know.
Don't hurt him. All right, we're gonna do our usual raid of our most famous subscriber who loves our show.
No.
He requests us frequently to raid his channel because he supports us to the end. Sometimes he watches our channel, maybe, possibly, I don't know. But T-Pain, we're gonna go see what T-Pain is up to. He looks like he's just chilling. Maybe he's about to work on a song or something. Until next time, adios.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh wait, there's 10 seconds. Yeah.
Bye.
I don't know who's gonna be on the Tuesday show. What are you doing? All right, now we're leaving.
Yeah, stop calling me out in T-Pain's T-Pain server, Zig. Don't call me by name.
Oh yeah, Zig. Don't get Nikki banned.
Yeah, you got to have them tell like Miss Token gets screwed, like whatever the hell he said. Don't call me up T-Pain.